We are apparently alive, people.
They said the N-word.
I mean, I still want to say that I was to the Jews this time. I know it said a lot, but I do believe it. So
the Jews don't have control over Venezuela. What are you talking about?
I am going to say the.
No.
Got him.
Oof.
Oh, are we live? Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so Stu, I'm sending you this game's theme artwork. There you go.
He's already got it. I think.
Alright.
Well, it's the thumbnail for the stream, so.
Oh, is it? Alright, cool.
So yeah, welcome everybody to another episode of Void Ranger. We've had a bit of a rocky start because everyone's kind of a bit tired today, but I'm sure we'll get things going very shortly.
Wait, what happened to the trailers? I'm also in my standard limited capacity here, so.
Yeet.
Give me some aliens to kill.
Are you still there, Scott?
I am trying to adjust things because normally I have like an hour to get set up for this, and today I had that hour like cut into 4 separate pieces.
Oh, right.
His work got delayed from a burst pipe. So yeah, had to keep going in and out trying to deal with that bullshit. But it's fine.
Very cool.
Because the players are currently trundling along the road on their way towards wherever this road leads.
With a radio.
Yeah, with a truck containing a radio. I am currently slowly upgrading some of the assets to nicer ones. So there's that going for us.
Oof.
It's a really nice texture you got on the road.
Yeah, I put lots of effort into it, and when I've had chance for you guys to have, you know, caught up and what have you, when I finish the next element, hopefully everything will become clear because I am generating something for Stu's benefit.
Oh no. So yeah, that Sargon boy is still streaming that D&D game of his.
But seriously though, who puts an M203 underneath a pistol?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Who puts no regrets on a pistol?
So as you can see, folks, the art assets have improved significantly.
These are the original art assets. Shut up. Right.
Details.
Yep, we're on the right page. Stu, if you look in the Squad 2 characters, you will see something that may be of interest to you.
Oh yeah, my car. Nice. Oof. Oh, do I place the car somewhere?
Yep. It is scaled to 2x3 squares, by the way.
Okay.
I have been in contact with the good people at Roll20, and they've gone, send more work so we can get a better idea of what you're trying to do here.
Send more work so we can steal it from you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oof.
So yeah, my car's quite small at the minute, as you can see.
So, to be perfectly honest, I would really doubt they're actually trying to steal it from you because they already have plenty of assets.
No, they're probably gonna steal it. Yeah, but their assets are crap.
Oofed.
Not all of them. I've seen some
As they're the people
good.
currently hosting this campaign, I'm not going to speak ill of our benevolent overlords.
That's fair enough.
No, we'll just play on tabletop if they ban us. Fuck them.
Oof.
Okay, so off to a good start here. I hope they don't watch these streams.
Yeah.
You think we're important?
I mean,
I really
I'm
doubt
trying
that
to,
with
you
UH.
know,
Let's
I'm
not.
trying to have an extra source of income, but I guess fuck me then.
In before the 404.
Let's not shit talk him unless we want to move over to fantasy grounds.
I for
Imagine
one embrace
getting
our
money from
Roll20
YouTube.
Overlord.
I'm not getting money from YouTube from this. The intention is to get money from Roll20, you dicks.
No, we can actually make sure of this. Alex Jones.
Just mention his name and
Okay,
things
then.
happen.
Demonetized.
Oof.
Right. Now, the good news is that these current assets you're on are about to stop being relevant, so it's fine.
So why is there a squished Jeep behind us?
Sandy Hook. more
That's
like
my
Sandy
car,
Hook.
but Skunk's busy, so...
Oh
it
yeah,
hasn't
I
been.
have to resize it, don't I?
Yeah.
Where is it? I can't see it.
It's just, that's
Oh,
just
right,
my
it's
toy
okay.
car, so... It's just...
Nice.
Yeah, it should be like half a square longer at the front and back. But then I
Yeah,
end up
will
with a
look bad.
5 square long unit that's really
So
awkward
he's got
to
a little
park.
clown car riding up.
Yep.
Nice.
I mean, if you guys want to make your own assets, you're completely welcome to.
Alright.
You know.
Done.
I'm not complaining.
Oh, I can't drag Nollis
Looks
over,
fun.
goddammit.
The what?
I don't know about
At Roll20.
TBH brother, I'm not sure about that one.
I mean, that's pretty epic right there.
that. Yeah. Fucking beef, mate.
It even has the speed lines.
It's pretty good.
What more could you ask for?
Okay, this is magnificent.
This is magnificent. Oh, Jesus.
This is the cold
So-
steel of Jeeps.
So we're off to a good start.
Yes!
Like the whole, hey guys, why don't you roleplay a bit while you're on the journey and discuss your plans for how you want to proceed so I can get some vague idea of what you intend to do today.
I think
So
we should
guys-
shoot anybody who's following us.
Well,
So guys, Argo Brigade, am I right?
Or
I mean, why would we shoot anyone who's following us?
why would we not check who's following us?
Yeah, hey, is there a clown car behind us, guy?
What?
What do you mean clown car? That looks like a fucking Jeep.
Look, just because it's got the most up-to-date assets,
oof.
and it's actually a PNG,
Yeah, I think you should spread it out one more just to sort of.
I guess
Yeah.
guess I'll have to man the gun then.
no, 'cause if it does that, then it doesn't work. I'm gonna sort it out, but it's really hard to tell
Wait a
how
second.
best to do it.
Yeah, I
Also,
think
to
if
try
you
and
make
keep it
one longer
practical
left
to
or
the
right.
whole grid. No, because then it'll look really silly.
Oh, can I see? Can I see what it looks like one more?
Just see now.
Yeah,
now
see,
you
so
don't
much
fit in the
better, look at
seats. No, you don't fit in the seats. So you don't have to go too longer.
No, he fits enough in the seats. Or there you go, even better. Yeah. Boom, done.
Yeah.
Fixed.
Okay, now the seating cabin is almost like 1.5 meters long.
So
How fucking deep are you? Do you need 4.5 feet to sit down in? Are you that American?
Yes, in
Do
America
you
we
need
do.
it to be? Do you need it to be exactly accurate?
And
Can't
also,
it
you
just
put the
be like
steering
that?
wheel on
This
the
sort
wrong
of
side.
autism has been sponsored by Caffeine, best curry in Scotland.
Well, that is debatable.
Uh-oh.
You've been
Okay.
there, I see.
Right, I'm just gonna upgrade the monsters for today, so fuck you all.
Alright.
Hey, I'm not
I've done
critiquing the
nothing.
Yeah.
Fucking
What's
blame
that, guys?
Marauder.
Cthulhu. Good
Hey,
luck.
here, do you want to go ahead and ignite the gas in the gas truck and the barrels as well? Thank you.
I'll sacrifice midnight. Is that?
I love past this comment, but first 15 minutes for some of the lads to be our asset critics. Oh, shit.
Fucking rope. Right
Okay,
now, rope.
okay, Nollis is on his way. Thank fuck.
Oh. Fucking who gives a shit? If he joins, he joins.
Right,
Well, I guess the clown car will have another occupant.
yeah, I'll put it back for now, and then, because this will work better if Nollis is actually here.
So,
I'll be back in about 10 minutes. So when you move Mega back into the tank, he's just sort of standing.
Start without me.
Yeah.
We technically have started. No one seems to care.
Jesus.
Alright.
I'm
Well,
trying to start it off, but everyone's fucking interrupting me.
Alright, Mr. DM, what's happening?
I hear
We're
that
driving.
Midnight likes to eat dick.
Oof.
How's that for you?
Not too much calories. I'm trying to lose weight.
Too
Yeah,
much
we're
protein.
driving. We're driving. What do we do? What do we do from here, boys?
I'm going to make a perception check to see if we actually notice the car driving behind us.
I'll do the same.
There technically isn't the car driving behind us until Knowles gets here.
Nah,
It could
true.
be that even if he isn't here, his character can still be in the car. Jesus Christ.
It should be easier to spot it because it's not camouflaged.
Nollis doesn't even have artwork yet.
Oh
Is
no.
this
Live.
no?
Ye-
Or
Yes, we're live. We are live.
That's not what I was asking. Is this Stu's game or Skog's game?
Skog.
My game.
All right, that's what I thought.
I like that how much
I gotta
like
be
awareness
I'm
you.
downstairs
Yeah, fucking
right now, but I'll go turn my computer on and rejoin the call.
always
I'm
prepared.
thinking, right, we're gonna have a part 2 of this when we've actually started.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we'll
At
do.
this point,
Shall we
mean-
just end it here and then I'll resume it as like 8.1?
no, we might as well keep it live for the people watching. We'll just start a new episode when it's actually properly started.
Okay.
We'll just
So
go.
how
I
does-
guess we'll
how do I
talk shit
see
then
that
for a
Don't
bit.
come to Mars tomorrow, so we'll just have the sum of you are all right for the beginning, while you have your little road movie.
And then the next one just don't come to Mars.
Don't mind at night.
Yeah, we'll just have a 30-minute episode or whatever. It's how long it's been. How long's it been? Oh, 19 minutes. Fantastic.
Sorry, Scott.
No, don't worry. I've seen way worse like RPGs. Like some of the Tales episodes are rough as fuck. If you've seen them, Jesus.
What's that, Sargon?
Or
I have
Sargon
done so
games.
much work today because of like. So okay, here's a fun story from my work while I'm trying to write stuff down. So what happens is someone moves out and they think that by flipping the mattress.
Jesus!
Flipping the mattress is a good idea, apparently.
Flipping the mattress is a good idea to, conceal the fact there's a massive stain on it. The good news is that the new tenant was moving in 2 hours after I found this.
Ha.
So, yeah, industrial solvents time.
So what, did he poop on it?
I don't know. I didn't investigate too much. I just went, that looks nasty. Bleach.
Purge it with fire.
As you do.
Bleach your problems away.
I mean, how it works.
You know how many times I've been to work today?
Like 3?
5.
Oh, 5. Oh.
5 times. And I'm only gonna just write down my fucking time sheet before I forget.
So yeah, it's gonna be one of those episodes, folks. Just
I
bear
am
with us.
very sorry, but I have not had this much work to do in quite a long time. So,
Why did
To be
every
fair,
cunt
this is
decide
just-
they want a house like at the end of January?
So
To be fair, this is just one of those Sargon D&D episodes.
Yeah.
condensed
alright,
in,
so
like, 30.
here's a good theme. Has anybody here ever been seduced by the mailman?
What?
What? Fuck.
No.
No.
I tend to bark at them.
You dog.
okay, so that was enough.
That was...
I'm just.
Only know
Progress.
how to be one way, that's
Right.
the dog.
So, today I have done across 5 different intervals as well, which kind of makes it more annoying. 5 hours of work in 5 chunks, spread between 10 AM and about 20 minutes ago.
Ah.
Kill me.
How could this happen to me? Made my mistake.
Got nowhere to run.
Ooh,
Yeah, I suppose we wait for Nullus. No,
Yes.
we actually start.
Yeah, waiting for Nullus now. We can blame Nullus for the reason this is all a shit show.
I'm gonna
Like,
put some chicken in the oven. I'll be back.
He's our resident scapegoat.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't blame him.
Oh, here he
We
is.
should start with him.
we might as well.
Yeah.
It's a good
Yeah,
job I
nice.
don't have to drag Nullus over because he's, mod.
Look who's on time.
What?
What?
So, this is a
we have-
convenient time to actually start. So, if we want to... you know what we can do? We'll just put a timestamp that says starts at 23 minutes.
Yeah, that
we
sounds
should probably
legit.
do that.
So, if you want to bring your characters in, also Nullus, if you want to get some artwork first, that might help.
Get, like, here's what you get, Nullus. You get one of those fresh recruits out of Vietnam that's, like, 18 out of college or whatever, and get that to be your
Okay.
role.
I'll do that once my computer's booted up.
Yeah.
Off to a very good start.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Dude, I told you don't start it at, like...
You said start at 8, so I was like, alright.
Oh yeah, I did actually, because I was
And
talking
then
about
I had started at 8 anyway because I got back into the house at 5-2 and was like,
Life is
oh,
big.
why? I had plans to introduce new monsters today, and I don't think those plans are happening now.
It's fine.
We're only half an hour late. Not even. 20 minutes late.
Yeah, and I'm still trying to redraw assets because I'm annoyed at how bad they currently look.
This is so sad.
Should we, just stop this and reconvene at, like, 9 or something?
No, I'm good to go.
Like,
I'm waiting
seriously?
for you guys. Well, because like, Nullus is here. You need to fill Nullus in on what's been happening.
Okay. Alright.
That was the intention, at least.
Okay. When Nullus has
Don't
got his
think too
arc
much
sword.
about filling in Nullus.
Alright.
Sorry, I thought Stu was
He is, after all, the person who digs underground.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay.
I am?
Yes, you're a
Okay,
miner.
guys, let's fill
Oh yeah,
Nullus in.
I do play Minecraft, that's true.
Alright,
Ooh, Nullus.
okay. I guess I'll... Are you roleplay? Are you doing this in-game or, like, out-of-game thing?
The intention was to have it in-game.
Right.
Because
I
it's-
guess we
it's
can
the
do
same
that then.
either way.
And segue into that.
Nullus, I know what avatar you should have. Just Leafy. If you know that video. The Norwegian Special Forces guy.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Leafy, the YouTuber.
Yeah, I was
Nah.
a little confused there.
Like, that's
This
pretty
guy.
insulting, bro.
Leafy
Are
is
you
here.
gonna
What?
put it
Right.
in Void Ranger, or...?
Put it in the resources thing.
Look at people using the right channels for stuff. Good for them.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the Renaissance in Quattrocento, Italy?
I leave you guys alone for a few minutes to roleplay, and this is what happens.
Wait, what the heck? Midnight Marauder is big gay, reverse card reverse. No, you know. I can fix it.
Right.
Can you
Anyways.
guys hear me okay?
So,
Yeah.
so to the people at home, I didn't ask for this.
I never asked for this.
I can only apologize.
I was like, hey, it's fine. They can, talk to each other. That's a thing that people can do.
Nope.
Never have I been so wrong.
So,
I'm being slandered.
fellow party members, preparation, am I right?
Well,
Yes. We were going to a base, right? A air base.
Came from an
Correct thing?
Ellis.
Who's
I
the
mean-
mutant here who slandered me?
hey,
So where are we
well,
going to?
We have no idea. We're just
One
going
thing
down
I
the
know-
road, hoping
Yeah.
to find something.
Let's just follow the open road, boys.
Alright, I'll get hard work in a second.
Wait a second. Last session
I
we
can
just encountered some like brain boys and passed by them, or was that? Or did I miss a session?
No,
No,
that was
that
last
was
session.
Alright, so
everyone's
that was
just
last
sort of.
in a rough estimate of Kelvin per hour, how fast are we going?
have you considered eating the penis? You can do about 50 miles an hour on these roads. You probably wouldn't want to do that much given the amount of crap you're carrying and the fact that you're towing trailers. You're probably doing about 45. Also because these trucks have not been serviced in quite some time.
Yeah, 45 is generous, to be honest.
That's still a pretty good speed.
It's good,
It's pretty good speed for, like, you know, convoy.
Yeah. And, you know, the roads are probably not that well kept, considering, you know, snow and all that.
When you're about half a mile or so away from the roadblock you found, you do appear to have the roads are pretty much clear again and devoid of snow.
Nice.
Okay, let me know when you're ready, Nullis, and I'll bring you into the thing.
I'll just use the picture that, hand.
Yeah, but I can't edit your sheet, that's the problem.
Yeah, I know, I'm just, like,
Oof.
saying, I guess.
Oh, there we go, right. Remastering is nearly completed on the relevant vehicles. I just need to do a trailer, and trailers, to be honest, why did I decide trailers would be a thing? They just make everything worse.
I mean, couldn't you
Also,
just make
for the
that
people-
into a separate asset?
Also, for the eagle-eyed people in the chat, yes, I'm aware that the vehicles that everyone is driving are left-hand drive, and the vehicle that Stu has is right-hand drive.
Can I...
Just to
Does my
confuse.
character...
Because Stu's is
character-
better.
Does my character have a name already?
No.
Yes, you're Noah's.
Can I name my character MC Right?
If you want to do that, you can do that.
Alright. I can't think of anything
you
else, so
wanna-
that's what I'm going with.
Is it all
I need
one
you
name,
guys
or
to
is
do
MC or the
stuff.
first name?
I talk to
Great.
it.
Where do
So
I
we
put
have two
this?
niggas in the pub.
Oofed.
Where do I put this?
Oh, go to, no. Oh, there you go. Right. Okay, we're just
Yeah.
gonna segue the fuck into this, so... Nullis, leave your character there.
Okay.
Vroom.
Hey, Scott, care to delete the vandalism at the bottom?
I just
And
got
then-
ran the hell over.
And then put your guy into the seat. There you go, that's perfect. And basically,
Yeah,
as
moving
we're
with
trundling
vehicles.
along, and get close to the convoy, I turn to you and I'm like, "Alright, Ryder, here's the rest of the lads. Finally caught up to them. You awake?
I'm awake.
Good stuff, good stuff." And then I get on the comm and I'm like, "Hey ho lads, it's me, Holt. I got a new boy with us. Wanna fill him in on what the fuck's happening?"
I just
Dad,
scream
no.
"Welcome to Mars" through the comms, and also get motivated.
Alright.
Okay then.
Now, Wally, calm yourself.
What?
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead
Welcome
and
to
persuade and ask,
Like
aren't
you
you dead?
said,
This is...
Now, Stu, are you, alright, roll against that or just answer, are you dead?
What the fuck do you
Firstly-
think?
firstly, I do believe that's insight to tell if he's lying or not.
Which is it a penalty because you're using a radio, not face-to-face communication?
Hmm.
Okay, so insight. How do I tell if he's lying or not?
Well, you're rolling against each other, so...
Persuasion against insight.
Yeah, didn't command execute you?
Yeah.
Apparently not, son.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Alright.
Kendrick is going to audibly sigh over the radio.
MC right?
Um...
Oh god.
Midnight, can you roll me a willpower save, please?
Who?
Oh no! Wait, oh shit, I rolled this.
I'm gonna
Sorry,
make
Yeah,
that's
you
myself...
need to roll
That's
one
myself.
too, don't worry.
I'm gonna make myself a better icon,
Okay, message what you just messaged me to Midnight.
so just
Okay,
beware.
I shall.
Oh, Grace, he's trying to kill me.
If you want to like pull over for a bit and have the old face-to-face communication, that could work. I'm not gonna do that thing where I try and make the road animate because.
That sounds creepy.
Okay, that's disturbing as fuck.
I know.
So Pasta said that he is imagining my character in a sea of dicks. Because he's thinking of penis like the homosexual.
That's gay.
Pasta,
Yeah,
you're
but
gay.
it was intended like, oh.
Alright, guys, should we
That's
kick
fucking
Pasta from
gay.
the party since no gays allowed in the army?
Oh,
Don't worry,
jeez.
my
Alright.
whip does electric damage.
Alright, boys, pull over. We got a new member.
Yeah, let's let him in.
Did someone say hazing?
What?
Did someone say fuck off?
Yeah, I think someone gets it.
Okay, the way that
Alright,
you're all
gotta
moving
juggle
forward-
grenades, and if you drop one, it goes up.
Could you all make perception checks for me apart from Stu? And Nellis.
Remember, no Martian.
I smell him. I can smell his cunt.
So apart
That's
from
disturbing.
Thumper, do you want to let them know anything interesting about the uniform you have?
Oh yeah, there are lieutenant bars on it now.
Are you cyber?
Oh, wow.
I salute.
Oh no.
Good stuff.
Okay,
Good
let's-
stuff.
Kendrick will
He is
salute
immediately
us.
shot.
What was that, Skog?
I'll do it.
And someone is immediately shot.
Wait, is he a second or a first lieutenant? This is important.
Yeah, actually.
There is only one rank of lieutenant in the in Her Majesty's army.
Hmm.
The
Not
average
sure
rank
whether
of
that's a
ensign
good or a
is-
bad thing.
Wait,
Right.
it's
Well,
good.
in that case, Kendrick will raise an eyebrow and put and salute as well. Well, I see someone's higher ranked than me now.
Well,
I
you survived.
asked Stu's character whether he's any good at navigation or
I've
Yes,
done
sir.
a bit in my time, laddie. Yeah, the boss decided they need someone, well, to call the shots for once, I guess.
right.
Don't
so
worry, we're
he's
still
definitely
the
not a
same
second
squad.
lieutenant.
We've seen what happened when they leave us to our own devices.
Aye.
Yeah.
But you guys are pros, you know what we are doing, so we'll just carry on like we've been doing before, but I can make some executive decisions if need be.
Just need to clear this up. Does this mean that Command isn't dead?
Nah, they're still around.
Shit.
Huh.
Why did you think Command was dead? I kept telling y'all Command did. Why do you keep thinking this?
Shh, it's
We
fine.
got
Nothing
the stress
happened.
message.
There is no
Got the
war in
stress
Ba Sing
message.
Se. Let's move on.
I'm just saying, could have been Command.
Before you go, lads, this
we're not
is,
fucking done.
before you go, lads,
Yep.
Was that
new
Grim?
boy
Yes, sir.
here, Ryder. Say hello, Ryder, to your new family, you could say.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, there.
Pleasure to not get shot by you.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
hello
Same to
there.
you.
Go that far.
He's pretty new out of
Wally?
the academy, but he's a smart lad, so I think he'll fit right in.
Wait, we have an academy.
Aye? We do.
Now, what? Wally, I talked to you about this during your last psychological thingamajig. There are more ways to get into the military than exemplary performance. Exemplary performance.
Greg just stares. Greg just stares and rubs the synth head on his belt.
Wait.
We still don't know how he continues getting them. Well, I suppose as the former highest ranked member of the squad, I welcome here. I'm your medic. I'm gonna save your life if you do something stupid.
All right. I won't be a cunt to you then.
This here's Wally. Don't get him angry, or you'll end up like a member of a party who ain't here anymore.
Answered.
Yeah, I heard something about him being a bitch, I think.
Well, let's just say he did a lot of things he shouldn't do.
The NAP is a hell of a drug.
among them
That,
eating the enemy.
now you already met our lieutenant now, and that over there is Thumper. I'm pointing to Pastafari's character.
Okay.
He raises his left hand and waves.
Hello.
Due to
The
the lack
man-
of his right arm.
By the way,
The ma-
Gren, you can point using this neat tool that they have in this game.
Nah, I want to make it hard for you.
Oh, okay. Son of...
Nice.
And aside from that, we also have a few other members. This has Greg, mechanic. Let's go with that.
Mhm.
And sniper.
Nice.
He uses our experimental weapons. So stay away from
Also-
him in combat.
Yeah,
Will
don't
do.
talk to him about synths.
Could you
Wait, synth wave or synthetic persons?
Synth in general.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My eyes twitch.
Don't look at my profile picture on the bottom of the screen then.
how do you do, fellow human?
Also, someone
then.
is really hard breathing into their mic.
Yeah.
Might be me. I'll move it.
Now then, we also have a few people who refuse to leave their vehicles. In the tank, we have Sombrero.
Hmm.
He's himself. Then you have then driving the truck over there. No, not the truck. The truck to the back.
Okay.
Not the front truck. The truck to the back. Then you have Elon, the 6 Vermilion. And finally you have our second technician. Fucking Jörg.
Frenchie.
He's French.
Jörg, who is just called Jörg because imagination.
I think it's French. I don't know.
He's a technician and cybernetic soldier. Which, Greg, he is not a synth. We've been over this before.
I know damn well what a cyborg is. Come on, I'm not. I hate synths, but I'm not a racist.
Thank you for not.
Well, I would agree with you, boy.
He stares up into the sky for a minute.
I would agree with you, boy, but cyborgs ain't a race. Anyway, nice to meet you. You're probably gonna die with the rest of us. We're going to do something. Lieutenant here has control. Welcome aboard, Sonny.
Ooh,
Hey, good job.
Ooh,
lads.
Captain Ellis. I shake his hand and I say, "I'm the peacekeeper. Nice to meet you." Then walk away.
fucking weirdo.
Alright, nothing else, lads. Let's fall in and get moving. Back to our objective.
Right then, I would just like to ask something, Lieutenant.
Aye.
Did you have it? Did you get any further orders for us? Because at the moment, we've just sort of been following the road.
Pretty much the same as you did before. Carry on with our reconnaissance further south and see what we can find. Anything I know. So I guess we'll see where this road takes us, right?
Yeah, reconnaissance.
That's right,
Let's just-
reconnaissance.
Also, Skog, you might want to.
Did y'all tell the lieutenant about the radio?
Yeah, we have a radio.
Yeah.
Oh, radio, huh?
Which is
Have a
Oh
good
yeah.
do
By
give.
the radio actually broadcasted the weather report, in which
Ah,
it said
right.
everything was fine, which is rather peculiar.
No, a military radio then. I see. Alright.
Damn
We
thing's
have no-
massive.
Well,
We have no idea why it was. We have no idea why it was emitting the signal it was, and why it was so. And the entire thing was really intricate. It was a bunch of wires from different cars, essentially power nets. It was like an entire goddamn car park.
Heavily
Had been set
modified
up
radio.
had been set up entirely to power the radio.
You ever seen that ancient movie Frankenweenie where they took all the car batteries and jump started the bulldogs back? It was kind of like that.
Ha.
I
Yeah, what
love
he
old
said.
movies.
Well, keep an eye on it for now, but don't trust it entirely. I know it's a fucking radio and whatnot, but it's been modified quite a bit by the sounds of it, so check it for bombs and shit.
Okay.
We already
it's
did
Mega
that very
Saber.
thoroughly.
Good.
I think it's Do you happen to have like a beard, Mega Saber?
I do.
Do you have
Oh,
a
is
face
that-
microphone?
Is that what's doing this? Here,
I
let me make
suspect it might be.
I shall make an adjustment. Apologies. You have the deepest apologies of my ancestors.
Doubt.
Oof.
Hey,
Imagine having
Welcome to Tech Support. How can I help you?
Oof.
Is that
more like
better?
Texas support.
Yeah.
By the way, Craig, you might want to get in the tank.
Someone
Don't
moves.
think Mega Saber is in the Roll20.
Should I stay in the vehicle that I am in?
Yeah,
up to
we'll
you.
be moving out soon.
Yeah.
As normal, I have no control over myself.
Oh, yeah.
I know, Lassie seems like
Oh no. Hmm.
I am looking forward to getting this properly started up and then ordering some takeaway.
Oh,
Because
are you gonna do the knucker and get a fucking Domino's or whatever?
Just don't
I
do
don't
the
think I'm gonna
Sargon
like
where you
grabbing
leave for
him.
tea and never come back.
Oh god.
It's gonna get some cigarettes.
I'll do a trap and leave for tea and then come back.
So, who drew
No,
that
shit, it's the
thing
other way around.
in the bottom of the screen?
Pasta.
Nah.
I have not been looking at that screen for quite a long time, so I
I
hate to think
mean-
that it looks like.
That is pretty gay, so yeah, that seems accurate.
Yeah.
I've nearly finished the remaster of the assets, and I've realised I've had a colour change across 2 of the vehicles. Oops.
Yeah, can you make me black?
Do that yourself. I'm not gonna paint people.
Painted black.
Oh no.
I see a red door and I want to paint it black.
Now the good news is that because you guys have such like a wide little conga line of vehicles, it's really convenient to join a map. So when we transition shortly, it's gonna get a little busy. Also, I've not managed to renew 2 of the assets yet because I don't know. I need to actually check the specifics of what they were. So yeah, we're going to transition into a new bit as you roll into a town.
Who the fuck lives on Mars?
Town. Civilian.
Don't think about it.
Well, we'll see if there are civilians here once we
I don't know
actually
how you
arrive.
keep getting the vehicles backwards. Usually it's tank in front and then...
They're all VC
Organising
when
your
the
fucking
bombs
selves,
explode.
then.
Well, the way armored
That's
convoys
right.
work,
I
you have the
let you
armored
just-
vehicles in front, followed by...
Yeah, I copied and pasted it in the order that you'd left the previous map, okay?
Alright.
If you want to reorganize your vehicles, you can do that.
Something
Look,
looks different about them. I feel like something's changed.
It's like their better
It's
resolution.
Okay, guys. We don't go in shooting first now, okay? Just be clear on that.
Remember, no civilians.
There are no civilians in Milai.
That makes
this
it
before.
that
Good
makes
job,
it very
Scott.
easy.
This looks like a city skyline. It's like village or something.
Yeah, it
I
does.
spent a long time drawing one asset and then copied it
You
9
then copied
times.
it many times. That's the true way.
But there is a reason for that.
I mean, we are in Russia, so yeah, they're not very
I thought we were
well
on
known
Mars.
for their originality.
It's
Oh, he
Russian
doesn't
Mars.
This is just space
Oh, it's
Russia, pretty
right.
much.
It's Russian Mars. Sorry.
Yeah.
As far as we know, at least.
No.
That's
Yeah,
why you're all
Mars,
choosing
more
American.
like Oz.
the ex-Soviet occupied territories.
So,
yeah.
do we have any? What's it called? We've got no like scanning, proper scanning equipment, do we, Skog? No like heat-seeking shit. I can notice anything.
Not that anyone asked for, no.
Okay, everyone dismount. We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way.
Oh yeah.
Look at me.
I can't drag along the cannons and all.
And everyone was killed.
Okay.
Let's go.
So we're gonna call out for people's attention and see if anybody comes out. I go ahead and yell, "Hello!"
And I'm gonna yell,
I suppose.
"Are you
I suppose.
Americans?"
I suppose we'll have to do this the official way.
Yep.
Right.
Hello there. This is the NHS. Anyone out there?
Why do we care about civilians?
Because
Why do we
Wally?
care about civilians?
So
Well,
I look in
maybe-
the windows.
Because
God, what do I see?
If
And
we don't,
we have
Wally,
no
they-
obligation toward. As
I
far
am.
as we know,
Wally.
they're all hostile. So you know.
Wally, we're military. So long as we don't know they're civilians, we have a job to
Do
protect
not
them.
fire until fired upon.
It's
Nah,
quite
man.
literally our job until we figure out whether they're civilians or not.
But what about
Yeah.
my KD though?
Wally,
I think our
Fucking your KD
KD's
matters to you. Stay in the goddamn truck.
if you kill a civilian, you get court-martialed. It's that easy.
Anyway, can I see in the window of this?
I am trying to catch up on the previous request. 1 moment. I'm not making an individual player icon for each barrel, so you're just gonna have to wait for me to manually update them all. I'm
So
nearly
naive.
done.
Thinking command cares about people.
alright.
Oh well.
Lads, each of you take a building. We'll see if there's any civvies inside. If there's any hostiles, call out and we'll come and back you up.
Where the fuck did my icon go?
You drag
Yeah,
on
I
those.
I was gonna say, like, I knock on the door. but
Oh, I gotta
this-
drag it
this
on
is
again.
open. Shit.
This is the
Found it
UNSC sheriff department. Come out with your hands.
Jesus.
NHS,
Wally.
open up.
Yeah. The UNFC, we're not part of the UNFC.
UNFC isn't a thing.
UFC, bend over.
UFC, yes.
America, open up.
I like that you each went to a house as if I might just throw a monster at each of you, which would have been
Well,
hilarious.
if you do,
I mean, could have done that.
I
but-
am,
Guess we'll have to deal with it.
yeah.
I am really, really over like doing things right now, so I'm gonna be a little slow for a while. So while you're having a nice look at all the new assets, I'm gonna work out what the fuck I was doing. I'm still trying to find all my assets for the fucking like things because I haven't actually copied my monster pack across yet, so I only have a few available.
Do I
Those
find
stop.
anything in terms of food in the kitchen?
No.
Do I see anything
Skog.
in the house?
Yes, Mega Saber.
If you could, is it possible to give Stu control over my token?
Yeah.
Then just Stu, you can put me
Just-
where
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
You are now controllable by Bill and Stu.
Guess I'll just...
Alright, Mega. I'm just gonna have Mega doing Overwatch at the front of the convoy for now.
If I may come with a suggestion, boys.
Sounds good to me.
How about instead of everyone trying to do everything at the same time, we start with Pastafari up there and go house to house. As in,
Might be a
we
good idea.
we don't all try to do everything at the same time. We can still do everything on the same time, you know, cinematically speaking.
Yeah.
But in terms of who gets Skog's attention first, how about we start with Pastafari and then go house to house?
Yeah, we should probably do that. So, grab one of the MREs. My character has the tummy grumbles.
Okay, Skog, I rolled an investigation check. Do I see anything?
I'm going to have to zoom in because this map is quite big.
I'll ping it.
No, it's fine. You are this house. Okay. The house seems pretty uninteresting. It's all very, you know, sort of basic but functional. It's where you can tell if like doesn't appear to have been anything left in the kitchen or anything. There's like odds and ends in like the bathroom. It looks like people left in a hurry.
That's curious.
I mean, it's kind
Maybe
of
they
similar
weren't
to the base.
Ruskies. Maybe they weren't Ruskies.
I mean, could we just assume all these civilians have evacuated this place and then just...
Yeah, probably just like the rest of the military had as well.
Let's just make sure it's
Do you
not
know?
just one house.
We don't
Alright.
know if they have. Procedure
Likely.
says that we should act
Hey,
according
Scott, can I-
to procedure.
Before we go next door, can I search the drawers in this house?
So,
Yeah.
Skog, would I know what our policy is
One at a
towards,
fucking time! Jesus Christ, guys!
My bad, sorry.
Alright, if anything useful.
Midnight, you were doing a search. Right, the drawers all appear to be empty. As do the wardrobes.
Alright, well guys, it's likely this town is already cleared. You should probably just move on out.
Absolutely not.
There are more
Let's
buildings
check.
to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's the
Let's
point of
at least
clearing every
check the
building
majority.
once I don't find it?
Because
So
we're
Scott-
here to gather information. We are a reconnaissance unit.
Would I know what our military's policy is towards the treatment of civilians in this area?
I believe the instructions were you will be shot if you molest or steal from any of the civilian population.
Ah,
No
That
witnesses.
was quite well stated. In fact, I think I even pinned it. Let me check the pins.
Yeah, this was stated a
so
while
There we
back.
go. Harassment or theft from the populace will be met with a steel fist.
so what constitutes harassment?
Being chef.
Or
Oh
not?
no.
Wally,
To be
I think
safe.
it's easy. I think it's an easy solution to this. Ask Kendrick or Holt. If either say no, then it's a no.
Better idea. Not to say that that's not a good idea, but even better idea. If you think the military would use it just to get rid of you, don't do it.
Yeah,
Hmm,
basically.
You make a very good argument. Spacesuit man.
But do we consider this?
Han,
fair,
what we're trying to
guys?
say is you have to murder the lieutenant so we're free.
I will fucking murder you.
I mean,
You thought the knee shot was bad.
We checked that there's no civilians inside, but we didn't really check the house itself.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Nah, screw it. We can check this one, but we should probably just ensure that everyone left in a hurry and not just one house.
Skog, are you good if I do something?
Yeah, as long as you do it one at a time, I don't mind. But when it's like, hey, can I do this? And someone else immediately jumps in with something else, it's a bit like, guys, please.
I just want to check this room for anything, and then if nothing's in here, check the next room.
Yeah.
Remember to scream if you see an alien.
I'm probably
yeah.
going to shoot first.
Don't shoot first. That's actually really important. Do not shoot first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't shoot first. Try to
Skog.
talk to it.
Skog,
Yes.
I'm going to turn on the hot water on the sink. Does it work?
I mean, the water comes out,
Mhm.
but it appears the hot water is not currently functional.
All right.
Okay. I did want to ask this. I believe it's like that on the map, but it's not snowing anymore, is it? It's all
No,
temperate now.
it is a sort of
Yeah,
slightly
what's
odd
the-
green color for the grass.
What's the temperature feel like?
It's cold, but it's not as cold as it was.
Oh, so it's Scotland, right?
I've got a history question about the world, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
How long ago was the terraforming process for Mars initiated?
A couple hundred years ago at this point,
Fair enough.
but that's fairly well known. So
It's not been terraformed very long ago then, in that case.
Can I take priority up here? I'd
You
like
wanna
to
hear?
start searching the rooms.
okay. Can you tell I just copied the assets?
Yeah.
I think I made one that is empty of assets as well, but I don't remember if I saved it.
Can I check? I mean, I know that it's basically you just copy the assets, but at the chance that there's something more to the fact that they all look the same, except that. Can I see if this was Can I see how new this all looks? If it's a really
I
new
can roll an
house and
insight
furniture?
check, yeah.
Is it a new village?
It doesn't look to be that old. It's primarily wooden structures.
Hmm.
You have driven through a few small woods on your way here,
Mm-hmm.
so likely that the success of the terraforming has meant people have started expanding with wooden structures.
Well, I suppose a couple hundred years of terraforming does that. Okay, and does anyone else want to take priority now?
Yeah. Thumper wants to check whether people left in a hurry in this house, and also if it looks the same way as the other houses, just to be
It
sure.
looks about the same as the other ones. It appears to have just been as if people left in a hurry. It's just been sort of ransacked. It's all like the doors have been shut, but not very securely locked, shall we say.
Oh yeah. My character will join Mega Saber on Overwatch duty and start munching on an MRE.
Okay.
Okay,
Does seem like-
I'll take the bottom left house, and I will roll an investigation and check out these rooms.
Oh, okay. Inconvenient. The floor is the same dark color almost as the fog overlay.
Alright.
That helps. Again, it seems to be as if everyone just sort of left, took with them whatever possessions they had, and are no longer here.
I'm gonna do something a little different. Is the back door locked? Because I presume the front door was just open. Like left open.
The front door was sort of latched. It was, latched but not locked shut. In fact, all of the doors you've opened so far have not been, like bolt locked or anything. Back door to this house, however, is, and most of us who looked at them, the back door is bolted shut, but is otherwise does not have a lock.
Okay, I'm gonna do one last thing before I swap the turns round. Is there any books in the house?
No.
Hmm.
See, there are some faint marks occasionally where you could reckon they used to be furniture that presumably was either small enough or interesting enough to take with them.
Is there any other kind of items like clothing, jewelry, and so forth?
No, it appears that anything of that type has been taken.
Alright. Well, I guess that answers the question about looting. So far, there wouldn't even be anything to loot.
Well, real quick, just to bring in, it's possible it was looted, or it's possible that they were allowed time to evacuate.
Yeah.
Like they had.
Because they've taken all their clothes with them, and most people wouldn't loot clothes.
Yeah, it's
And yet,
probably...
and
Also,
despite the... Right, just hold on for a second, sorry. But But despite the fact that it seems that they were able to pack with them like all of their, even the stuff that you wouldn't usually pack in when you leave in a hurry, they all look like they left in a hurry.
Exactly. It seems like they got some kind of warning and knew that it was imminent.
Sorry, I interrupted you, Scott.
No worries. I was just going to say, it does appear as well in most of the sort of driveways that there are driveways with, you know, traces of vehicles, but there are no vehicles either.
Can I take priority just a little bit? I just want to check
Yeah.
something. Thumper is gonna check if the houses are on level with the ground.
The houses are slightly raised from the ground.
Okay.
They have little patios.
Can he try to determine whether or not there might be some sort of like basement? Using like an investigation or perception or something.
You can investigate, yeah?
Yeah. I'll do that.
Oh.
Yes.
Despite looking, you do not appear to find any form of basement. It seems like the houses are merely raised off the ground for convenience of construction, to level the land.
Okay. Anyone else want to do something?
I'll go and check this house, I guess.
Yeah, 1 second. Trying to get you some extra assets in case I get time.
Yeet.
Because I was like, oh, I've got pretty much a day off. I've only got some moving in the morning and then in the evening. You know, like 10-20 minutes tops. Yes.
Fuck. Stu, what's your in-game name?
Holt. Well, LT Holt or Lieutenant Holt, just go.
Lieutenant Hulk, could you check the rooms in the building you're in?
Can do, laddie. Do a simultaneous sweep.
Yeah, it's Holt. Sorry.
Lieutenant Hulk. Jesus.
Be awesome.
Oof.
Skog, I would, if possible,
Yep.
I'd like to take the sniper scope on my rifle and
What scope?
use it to like. I'm assuming my fucking that the tachyon gun has a scope on it.
Nope.
Why doesn't it have a scope? How am I shooting at vast distances without one?
You're using, as far as I'm aware, along with everyone else, like is it a reflex sight? The little red dot on the plate ones.
On a sniping rifle?
You've been
It's
mostly
not.
using it indoors.
And it's not really a sniper rifle. It's a
Okay,
railgun.
but I thought, like, when we were fighting the abominable snowman, I thought you said I had a scope.
Yeah, it may have been an oversight on my part.
Okay, well, do we have, like, binoculars or anything in the vehicles?
Do an investigation check, see if any have turned up.
Sure. Someone can roll an investigation check for me?
Right, okay. I thought we'd brought them with us, to be honest, but never mind.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain someone mentioned binoculars.
That may have been me.
You won't have when we gathered equipment.
Well, you got a 23, so that's good.
Alright,
Look at my characters.
yeah, I'd say you could probably find some field glasses in one of the trucks, or you found one at the roadblock.
Okay. I'm going to use them to, while everyone else is looking around in the buildings, I'm going to use them to scan, like, the distance. I'm kind of looking for, like smoke or move or anything that looks like unnatural or something. Anything to indicate that.
You
Make
cut
a
out.
save. You cut out.
Sorry, anything to basically anything that indicates someone went in a particular direction. So smoke, non-natural formations, stuff like that.
Okay, as you have a look around, it doesn't appear to be anything particularly of note within quite a long way. It appears to be as if the sort of village, whatever it is, has been built in a large forest. It's otherwise unnotable.
Okay.
So, people are out searching the buildings.
well.
Can I try to figure out a way to see if I can mount the cannon to any of the vehicles, or see if like what I have prepared to do later?
Although you have the mount, you don't have anything substantial enough to hold it up. Also, where is Mega Saber standing to do this, having a look around, by the way?
I would say I would have just been on the top of our tallest vehicle that we've got.
Okay. You'd be able to see sort of down the street and between a few of the houses, but the houses themselves are about as tall as your vehicle, so you couldn't see very far. You can see the trees up from there.
I guess I should take this moment to join Pasta and Grand then.
And do we have any maps of the area? Like, did we have any, like, cataloging that was given to us or anything like that?
Not that you are aware of.
Okay.
So the only map you'd found so far on the surface was of the airbase that you were at, which is obviously not a very useful map to you anymore.
Gotcha. All right. I'm done.
All right. I'll just quickly search this house, and then we'll move on to Pasta. And I think that's this side of the street done so far.
So,
Not Pasta.
I'm just gonna
Melissa.
after Holt's done.
Wait, oh, this is this place.
Do.
So
Can you tell I'm not very awake, everyone?
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
So, after, if unless Holt discovered something, did he?
No, again, the houses all seem remarkably the same in that they are all pretty much empty.
Huh.
So
Like bits of furniture have been left. You could probably, you know, move into it fairly easily if you wanted to, but otherwise, the signs of the previous occupants are limited.
okay, you said it looks fairly new earlier, and
Yeah, they're
that
maybe a few years old.
Okay.
Not like new.
And you said that it's well. You said that it looked like it had been hastily evacuated, but not so hastily that they could get a lot of their stuff with them. Does it have Does it have the signs of being lived in?
Yeah. I'd say there's, you know, all the houses are a bit different, but for the most part they are all functionally the same.
Okay. Could Kendrick just, instead of going up to each house and checking it individually, could Kendrick just walk down the street and just check in each window?
That is a thing that is available to you, yes. Where do you want to start?
I'll just move down the street and just look in each window. I'll just, I guess, just reveal things as I move. I'll move.
Oh, okay. It might not be completely crisp to the perimeters, because sometimes it's just like, hey, do you want to not do this? Oh, is it going to reveal anything? Okay, we're doing 2 rectangles then. Ugh.
Then down there.
I should have eaten something else today. I have snacks. I was gonna eat this like an hour ago. Fucking hell. Where has the time gone?
Take care of yourself, man.
No, you.
Hey
Oof.
Scott, could you look in the Void Ranger's resources and tell me if this is okay?
I'm not saying it's not okay.
Alright, cool.
Maybe find a PNG of it.
Oh yeah, okay. I can download that as PNG. I made this, by the way.
You know, you could probably do it more crisp if you just sharpened the helmet a bit, though.
Dude,
Now that
See, do not steal.
that was the only helmet that I could find that
No, I'm saying in
shotgun
Photoshop
shit?
the sharpen effect to it, though.
Dude, do you think I use Photoshop?
What are you using? Adobe, Microsoft Paint?
MS Paint.
No, I'm using
Nah.
I'm using Google Drawing.
I like the bootleg nature of it. I wanted to say that.
There you go.
Is nobody
I
else
would
doing
like to
anything right at the moment?
Apparently the helmet is a Roblox model.
I'll walk along
Fuck
with Ren,
yourself.
I guess. To just see if anything's going on.
Literally.
Okay.
Yeet!
What?
Oh.
Did someone say blood for the blood god?
Okay, well, I'm going to put a hand on Wally's shoulder and say, I told you already, we don't shoot first.
Okay, because
You're gonna have to
Thumper
be a
doesn't-
bit more specific, right? I'm a melee build after all.
Okay, since Thumper is alone in the house, he's just gonna check for any sort of alarm system, and then it's gonna check for hairs on the ground.
No, there appears to be no alarm.
Okay.
House is not even
Okay.
perturbed.
Can I do a perception check to see if it's noticed us?
Yeah.
Got my shield up, whip ready, just in case.
As far as you can tell, it hasn't noticed you. The
Then
windows are quite thick.
Then I'm going to slowly walk up to the
Time to win some hearts and minds.
and I'm going to knock on it and say, I'm not going to say anything, I'm just going to knock. And I'm
Just
going to
lean
look
against
very-
the side of the wall.
I'm going to look very hard at Wally.
If that's the case, Thumper's gonna take this chance to try to shoot the ground.
Also, before the door opens, I'm just going to quickly whisper in my, the comms, potential hostiles. Do not fire or perform any hostile actions.
Copy.
I'm not shooting it. I'm shooting
I-
the ground.
I prepare an action to strike it in case it does anything which
Wait,
would seem...
wait.
If it tries to
Hold
attack,
on,
basically.
hold on. Why are you shooting the ground, Pasta?
To check if there's actually a basement that I just missed.
Hmm.
You have to check everything.
No, I don't think you're gonna find out if there's a basement by shooting the ground. You're not gonna see if it.
I mean,
falls
for the most
Yeah.
part, you
It's
can
in the
see
woods.
underneath the house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no basement.
Nope.
Okay.
in.
Well,
Unless
I
you're
know.
really clever about it.
Maybe it's
Fine.
invisible.
I knocked on the door.
Mm-hmm. You did.
Does it open?
It doesn't open immediately, but after a few moments, it does appear that something has come to the door.
Basements aren't real mortal, Alamau.
excuse me? I
Not
know
yet.
they're Russian, but they can have basements.
The use of the term something very much concerns me.
Right?
Also the image of it also concerns
Well,
me.
no, it's because anybody who's not English is not a person. Therefore, so.
None of you
Right.
feel null as sin as to the situation.
No.
No,
it's
I'm
fine.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
making-
so everybody you see as an alien is actually a person, and we're crazy, so don't shoot them.
Just follow our
Um,
lead, I guess.
I
just-
Maybe not Wally's lead. It's a bit of a side.
I think all of this is happening way too quickly. Just to give him an explanation.
At this revelation, I'm gonna sit down on this couch.
Right. I'm going to, if it doesn't open, then I'm going to knock again and say, this is the NHS. We'd like to have a few questions. Hello?
He just screams, "Get a warrant."
Do we get any
Door
answers?
opens a crack.
Oh.
Right. We see the. It's the thing we see, right?
Yep. Seems
Prepared
confused from what you are able to like discern from its, not trying to tear off your arms and legs.
Might I say something, fellas?
Over the comms, yeah.
So I'm not too privy to the whole situation here, but if we're seeing him as a spooky alien, then he might also see us as a spooky alien, thus explaining the confusion.
No, they see us as human.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
As far as we know. But anyway, Kendrick's going to continue. So, I'm sorry for the disturbance, sir? He says questioningly.
Thumper's just gonna add, Dear Monsieur or Madam, we're with the Northern Hemisphere Space Force.
Kind of vaguely hisses in your direction and sounds somewhat hostile.
Well, excuse me?
Going to hold up a hand disarmingly. We mean no harm. Can you speak English?
Maybe not.
I do believe you've answered our question for us, sir. We mean no harm. We're just very confused with the current situation. We came here to check out one of the Martian settlements, but so far we've found, well, the only I presume civilian we found so far is you. Would you mind if we asked a couple questions?
Maybe.
I radio on my comms to ask him where everybody else is.
Firstly, sir. Nah, I gotta get my voice list. Firstly, sir, we're quite curious as to the current situation around these parts. Would you happen to know where the rest of the populace is?
Gone.
What changed?
Hey, Scott.
Why?
Yes, nice.
Might I walk over here and peek through these windows?
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm just adding more art quickly.
I'm just gonna roll.
It's gonna be
to
good,
see if I
honestly.
notice.
I can get a shot from you.
Right, I'm now in the correct layer again.
God dang it, man! You think you can see a fucking nudie space Mexican in there?
No, I was more thinking maybe this boy hiding something since he's still here.
Yeah, it's just meth. Like, these aren't actually aliens, it's meth addicts.
Hey,
Wow, space meth does things to you.
we're here to deal with aliens, not space meth.
Do I see anything out of the ordinary?
I mean, blue and white tiles in a bathroom.
Oh, that's fair.
Climb in the
Yeah.
window.
No.
So I'm going to continue my discussion with him. Now, would you happen to know where they're gone or why?
the men from the base came, they said we had to leave. Some of us didn't.
Why not?
Base. Now you say the base. Now you're saying the base. Which base would that be?
Fucking retards, and it shuts the door.
I presume it means the Russian.
I
base,
knock on the
but
back door.
This map is really awkward.
I can't get a shot from that angle, Nollis.
Jesus.
That's okay.
It opens the door, sees your uniform, and takes a swing for you.
Whoa, wow. Alright. Can I roll
Whoa.
to dodge?
Reach and clear, boys.
I mean, you can try. What's your armor class?
Fuck, I don't know. Let me look
It's
at
on
my
your
sheet.
sheet.
That's good. Armor class.
Wait, we should try to take this one alive, actually. Torture it and see what we can get out of it.
Oh, I have
have a-
I have a 16 armor class.
Oh, it's
Skog, I
unfortunate.
have a question.
Yes, Midnight. Yeah, Mega Saber.
Don't we have comms on us?
Presumably, you take 12 damage, by the way, Nellis.
Oh my
I
gosh.
couldn't
and
roll
so-
to dodge.
You can attempt to roll to dodge, yes.
Yeah.
So roll to read dex save.
Okay, dex.
Sorry, you asked the can you, not the then didn't. Sorry. Let's see. You do manage to dodge out of its way.
All right. Oh, there's a turn order now.
So aren't our comms open?
Yep, they're good out to about a kilometer.
So when Bryn is sitting there talking to the thing, we can all hear this conversation, correct?
You can't hear the replies.
But we can hear Grin talking to someone.
Yes.
That's what I was just confirming.
Yep.
No, that's
This also means that you can shout for help on us.
So
I don't think I'm going to resort to that quite yet, given that he is technically just a civvy.
Good.
He has taken hostile action against you.
Well,
Yeah.
it said don't fire until fired upon, but technically...
Understandable hostile action when you think about it.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
you went
Well,
through the back
I
door.
wouldn't say that so much. It's not like I busted through his window like somebody else suggested. You know.
Seems I fell asleep on the job.
All I've done is knock on his door.
Yeah, but he probably just got irritated.
Well,
Well, give him an official warning then.
you know
Yeah.
what? This is what
Give him a
like
warning.
you can't be breaking the NAP like this. It's not proper.
Give him a warning, please.
She'll go.
I mean, it did attack
All
you.
right. So I'd like to draw my VRAP 9 pistol.
Okay.
And point it in his direction and roll intimidate and say, now why would you go and do a thing like that? What do I need to roll for that? Intimidation?
Intimidation.
Damn it, Bobby.
Oh fuck, I've got negative for this.
Oh no! Oh, that's a
Oh,
good
yeah.
roll, though.
Hey.
Jesus.
Yeah, damn good roll.
Now listen here, mister.
Pittman.
What?
Pittman.
So,
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna make. First of all, I'm gonna make a perception check to see if I hear something, a scuffle going on in the back of the house.
One black man won't break into a house.
We are awfully forgiving for a military organization.
You
of
do
this
not
nature.
hear anything from the other side of the house.
In that case, we don't know what's actually going on back there, do we?
Not yet.
In that case,
Sombrero.
I'm just... In that case... That's not my turn. That's
It was
one
your turn.
thing.
Alright,
Jesus Christ, Scott.
so let's... Oh,
Sorry, people said things and then stopped doing anything else. My apologies.
I was just going to say, that I know that I shrug my shoulders and try to knock on the door again and say, "Nah, sir, we were not done with the questions.
Okay.
I do remind you that we're official representative of the NHS, and if you don't open the door and continue our questioning, we will take action to get the information we want."
Righto. Will that be all?
Yep.
Sombrero.
Alright, so, being that we're not taking hostile action yet, I'm not going to take this shot. However, though, I would like to try to use this time to figure out the best way I can try to shoot through all of these buildings and hit the aliens. I'm just sort of like trying to look and see the best way to do that next turn if I have to. Since it's within range of my 20 millimeter.
Do you mean like take aim?
Sort of take aim, but also like count the walls or whatever, you know.
Where are you? Oh, you're on the front of the truck. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So I can actually, it's within range though. If I, it's only 138 feet. So if I tried to, I could probably punch through most of these buildings.
Okay. That is a thing. So you're taking aim in the direction you can hear the noise.
Yep. And I'm just spending this time trying to figure out how to hit them from here. Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be like an intelligence save or whatever.
I'll do that on your relevant turn.
All right.
Yeah, Thumper's just gonna move to the side and just double check again that there's no basements. Just
Okay.
trust it, man.
Do you want investigation or perception check then?
Yep. Oh.
You're suspicious.
No. I swear, there's basements here. They're hiding them.
Halt.
Right. Upon hearing that there was a person being questioned, I'm just going to calmly waltz up here. And I'll turn to Pittman and Wally and be like, "So the potential civvy just left?"
I have another question though to Scott. If he walks up to that window, would he be able to see what's happening on the other side?
Yeah.
If he looked through, he would be able to see it standing looking out the back door.
Okay.
Well, he just sort of called us, to quote him, fucking retards and then closed the door on us. If he doesn't answer me in about a few seconds from now, I'm thinking we just go in.
It's
the only civvy we've seen so
Duly
far.
noted.
He appears to be at the back door there by the looks of it.
Well, is he trying to escape?
Breaching clear, question mark.
Yeah, fuck it. Go in there, son. Try not to kill him. Just fucking let's actually get one of these alive for once.
Try not
Roger
to
that.
chuck 6 grenades.
Grabs power whip.
Takes another swing for you, Nullis, but it's seems to be more trying to swat you away than try and do you grievous harm. Wally.
Right. Fuck diplomacy. So, is the door locked?
Don't know. You'll have to find out.
Alright, I try and open the door.
Okay, the door resists.
Sorry, Skog.
Do not resist. Stop resist.
I should have mentioned this before, Skog. Do I have a like tactical ability now to give people buffs, or is that not a thing?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
I need to refine it and actually write it down.
All right. Well, there you go. Just
That's more effort than I currently have.
I try and kick the door in, I guess. Just
Okay.
Sort of,
the door
below the handle.
gives fairly easily under your kick.
Right.
And
So, how much movement do I have? Shit, 35. So.
you would have a
Very
half
sure.
move available.
All right. I'll be somewhere there, I think. And I just scream at it, police search warrant.
Okay.
FBI, open up!
Should I roll an intimidation check on that?
You can roll an intimidation check, yeah?
Alright. It's probably gonna fail, but we'll see. Yeet.
The thing is, you have fairly decent charisma. It's just you roll action.
Yeah. The dice
You know,
gods
he may
do
cover
not like
himself in blood and bodies daily, but he has pretty good charisma. He's a nice guy.
me. Yeah, I'm a pretty nice dude, you know.
Charisma is force of personality. Charisma represents force of personality. That can be a lot of things.
So, do I need to roll anything to half aim, or is half aiming a thing in this, or like?
No, you just are assumed to have aimed in some format, and I will take it into account when resolving the dice.
Alright, well, then I'm gonna aim at his knee, and say, "Sir, if you don't get down on the ground right now, then I'm gonna cap your knee."
Ooh, up the ra.
And I suppose I should roll intimidation with that.
Yeah, you can roll intimidation.
Oh wow.
Ooh, up the ra.
Okay then.
Okay.
The Royal Ulster Constabulary invades a
Can you imagine like a policeman saying, like, "Sir, if you don't get out of the car right now, I'll cap your knee."
Come
Okay.
out, you black and tans!
Well, he just tried to punch me 2 different times, so I mean...
That is an official warning. Alright, is it my turn?
Yeah.
I
Seems
see
we've
him.
really softened in terms of our response.
Yeah, we have
Yes.
softened. Because now we're not sure if these things can be classified as enemy or not yet. And
just,
we're a reconnaissance squad, goddammit.
Just to make it clear, I did yell that to him. You know, so maybe other people could hear it.
Mm-hmm.
You have a comms, so we know we could hear you anyway.
I'm gonna keep my hands on my gun, probably.
You
Or-
are on basically a live feed.
Alright, it's constant transmission. Alright.
Yeah, you have helmets on that include such things.
Well, well, God. I'm going to. From where I am, would I even be able to?
Also, point out you have a window right next to the bathtub. That's got to be good for anybody who's peeping Tom.
Oh no.
Have you not? Do you not have frosted
Yeah.
glass in America?
Yeah, some
No,
places
we
have
don't.
frost.
Or
Yes,
curtains.
we do actually. There's
Can you
frosting
imagine how
glass
expensive it would be to have a windowsill in your bathtub because you have to like replace the wood every couple of weeks?
What are you
Skog,
talking about?
Have you heard of stone and concrete?
my turn.
Right. Fuck.
Sorry.
Skog, can I move up to my speed and charge him? Can I
Not
move
through
past
Wally. It is
I
a
move
confined
past Wally.
space.
Can I move past Wally and charge him?
No, there is insufficient space. Unless
Acrobatics.
we're gonna try and roll across the table.
Fucking do it.
Not Kendrick. Kendrick can't do that.
Your joints
that would
don't
be
allow for
that would be some that would be something Midnight would be able to do.
Actually, yeah. That would
You could probably
Hey, can
slide
I
across
die
the table
be
and shoot.
here.
Alternatively, you can always try and run through the table.
Right, here's what I'm gonna do instead. I'm going to shout at him. Sir, stand down, and I'm going to prepare an action to shoot him if he tries to make another attack. We're doing this to the USA police.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel so fucking patriotic right now.
Is
we've
that
been
all?
surprisingly kind in our response, to be honest.
Yeah, dude.
Good.
Like if he punched somebody in real life, he'd just be fucking gunned down.
Guys, I don't know what to do. We can't tell if he's black or not.
I mean, have you looked at his skin though?
Now,
we're
Nullis.
We're
Now, Nullis.
hallucinating.
You might not be able to tell if he's black, but you can easily tell that he's an alien, can't you? And what do you do to aliens in America?
Deport them.
Deport that
So
nigga
the-
to the
so-
Shadow Realm.
Exactly.
Deport him out of airlock.
I mean, this person probably isn't an American citizen, so I'll probably have the authority
He's
to
a
do that.
Mars citizen. Anyway, my turn is done.
I am. Permission to use lethal force.
Not mine to
Sombrero.
give.
What do you say?
It's Midnight's turn as well, so.
Alright. So, I'm gonna go ahead and leap down from the truck and just do a dead sprint towards the house. Should I make any dex rolls or anything?
I'd go with athletics.
You mean on acrobatics?
I mean, do you want to try and like move expediently or like
I'm jumping
dramatically?
down like 8 feet. I think that'd be acrobatics.
It's not 8 feet.
Or 4 feet, either way. Acrobatics? Then?
No, 8 feet and 4 feet is a pretty big difference.
Same thing.
No.
You can roll acrobatics if you want to.
Alright. So, on a crit fail, I still have a 9. Ooh, that's a lot of dex.
I'm gonna say if you slip off the front of the truck and fall against the tank quite heavily, that will
And
resolve your go.
does that conclude my turn? Alright.
Yes.
Nice.
Vampire.
Estimate.
Special ops.
So sad.
The specialist ops.
Tactical.
Throw those psyops out the door. Right.
Let me check something.
That should be within the bounds. Just about. That's my entire action, because I can't really move. No.
Why is it that every picture of MC Ride is just makes him look like Bigfoot or something? Dude. Like pictures of him
Sorry.
are so rare and weird, dude.
Because
Okay,
it's the MC ride.
I'm gonna prepare an action if the guy who lives in the house tries to be hostile, I'll shoot at him with my V-Rock.
Fucking.
Christ.
We're like the Swedish police at this moment. Just
So that's 2 prepared shots.
But try to hit his hands.
I'm
Yes, dude.
also aiming at
Alright,
him, so-
hold on.
Since you-
I'll-
Alright.
So 3 prepared shots plus 1 falling off a tank.
And I'm aiming at his hands.
I'm just gonna say on the open comms, non-lethal force, take him alive. Can kill him later if needs be. And I'll go on Overwatch on this way in case he escapes out one of these windows, and then I'm done.
Skog, would hearing this give me a bonus to morale, even though that's not a mechanic?
Play that how you will.
Alright.
Is that all to do?
Yep.
Seems has another go at pushing Nollis away from its back door.
Oh, you dumb bitch.
Well,
Is
Thumper doesn't really consider
Does
pushing
that count?
hostile.
Is that considered an attack?
I'm gonna consider it an attack. I just threatened him with capping his knee, so I'm gonna cap his knee when it's my turn, frankly.
Oh,
You had a prepared action. You can take it as the prepared instance comes up. That's how that works.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying once it's my turn, which will be shortly.
So it's not considered an attack, is it?
Well, I
Depends
probably
on
still
how
have
you
to
look
roll
at
for
it.
damage. Probably still have to roll for damage.
Depends entirely on how
I'll
strong.
ask Skog when it's my turn.
Wally.
Right, so upon hearing the fact that, you know, we should probably go non-lethal, I'll just drop my shield and my whip, take a mad dash at that guy, and just try and, you know, perform a double leg and body slam that nigga. So would that be
Okay.
athletics?
Yeah.
Oh
Fucking hell, I just
Jeez.
no! 2 ones
I'm
in a row.
rolling terribly well today.
the
Just-
fail party. All right.
Yeah.
It is
Both of
sort
you
of-
rolled an identical roll with identical stats.
As
2 crit fails
you
so
slip
far.
on the kitchen tiles behind it, it turns around and hits you across, well, your plummeting face for 5 damage.
Oh no. Whatever will I do?
Bleed.
He's got like 44 hit points or something stupid.
Yes,
Yeah, he's-
that is exactly correct.
which is why it's
Not, not for now though,
Yeah.
because I just got
No.
pimp slapped.
Nullis.
Alright, so I'm going to bust a cap in his knee.
Am I in initiative?
No, we haven't
No.
added you, sorry. Hold on.
Mega Saber's just like.
Hello?
Not my problem.
You got 12.
Okay, but so I'm gonna, you know, fire the shot that I had prepared at his knee.
Mm-hmm.
What do I fucking roll for that?
There's a macro. There should be a macro anyway.
Oh, is it the? Would it be the single?
Don't know. What do you want it to
Well,
be?
well, I don't want to shoot him in the knee twice, just once, really.
Well, single.
Dude, don't shoot him in the knee twice. Just make sure he's dead.
All right, sure. Then I'll do semi, which I think is 2 shots. Oh. Do I need to roll to hit?
That's what you just
It's,
done.
it's all in one.
That's what it does.
It's for
Oh.
expedience. Your shot, however, does not contact, as it moves somewhat suddenly upon hearing the large man in armor fall over behind it.
Jesus,
this-
we're rolling really well today, aren't we?
I hope I hit the
Fucking
guy
hell.
that did this. Well, I'm actually rolling really well, but I mean,
The
you just
deadliest
messed up.
fight the party's ever had.
You
Fucking
have used 3 of
8
your
military
Fighting the
specialists
dice
versus 1 faggot in a house.
Just
One cat.
unironically this.
Skog, I'm gonna roll the
Oh,
single
fuck.
one just because I want to see what it
Yeah.
is. Okay, yeah, so it just uses 1 in.
This is just our party at the moment.
Jesus.
Oh wait, does that?
Yes, Han, that's exactly what happened.
Why are you shooting that many times?
Oh no, I'm just playing with it.
Okay, my turn then.
Mm-hmm.
Right then, I'll just... oh boy. Try to do the same thing that I did. I'll try to charge him and do a takedown.
Okay.
Try not to trip over me.
Rachel.
I don't know what I'm doing.
So that's a 20 athletics to try and pin him to the floor.
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh no! Fuck! You just crashed through the door.
You managed to spear him and knock him down the back steps.
Oh, that's painful.
Not onto me, I
Jesus.
hope.
Next to you.
Okay, neat.
Stop resisting.
How convenient.
Who knows Miranda rights?
And really, now you don't have a bullet put through your brain, boy. I'd suggest you stay down.
You have the right to get a cap busted in your ass if you don't do what we tell you, and you have the right to shut up until we tell you otherwise.
We ain't the police, boy. We're the military.
Now, which base was?
That's a great noise.
Oh god.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Gog,
Dog!
your mic is not being kind.
Okay, I was just gonna press the off switch because I wasn't sure if that was a phone call coming in. Wow, that's sensitive.
Sorry, I'm...
Whoa, lad.
Oh god, that's terrible, that breach and clear where that guy fumbles and
Yeah.
fucks up. He's still alright the first time, and then one of his legs gives out.
Alright, so
I'm-
is that his turn?
You were asking a question, I believe, of the creature.
I was just saying. I was just saying that it better stay down. Can I do an intimidate check for that?
You can, and after that, I'm going to take a brief second away because my takeaway should be here shortly.
Heat.
Professionalism.
I mean, this stream has been super professional so far, so
It
don't worry.
seems fairly intimidating. Go back.
Okay, so if I'm not back in time, my character's just in a ball crying. So,
You failed it. You. Oh shit, that's right. You failed. That's right.
I
Yeah.
just
I didn't
The
do. I didn't
peacekeeper is a
even
bit
realize
grumpy at the moment.
I love how
that. I didn't even
MCs
realize that midnight. Your character who believes that he can't fail, just failed. Holy shit! I fucking forgot about that.
Oh god, there's so much MC memes. You're right.
Scarred, are you there, buddy?
Ah, he's getting his food.
Yeah.
He requires
I'm
energy
gonna go
to,
take a-
to keep this up.
I'm gonna go take a piss then.
Alright. We should have some kind of intermission music to play. Do 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 do.
Alright, I'm playing some Death Grips.
No. No, guys, we don't want to the MCA.
Sorry about that.
Oh.
Well,
I'm gonna go take a piss then.
Oh. To be fair, you were last, like, just now, so go. Yeah.
Wallace.
Sombrero?
Man of Hat.
I guess he took a break as well.
Alright. Yeah, I walked downstairs as the car pulled up.
Oh, that was good time.
My like prescience for like incoming takeaway is apparently strong.
Is godlike.
The takeaway is strong.
You're probably used to it.
Should we just move? Make him recover and just move him, I guess. I don't know.
Might as well wait a minute. If people are not here.
It's just Nollis and him, I think.
This is taking longer than anticipated.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Yes, we had like an hour of wasted time. Everything was trying to get started up.
Oh, no, this always happens. Don't worry about it. I mean, we had 3 sessions where it was just us fucking around the base in the ice for a bit, so...
By the way, what level are you all at the moment?
Me and Pastor 5, I believe.
Damn.
Sorry.
I'm also level 5.
Yeah, we're level 5.
Just quite...
Then I wanted level 4.
Alright.
Okay.
So then,
Well, you might
Wallace,
not have been given
is
your
Scott
XP
here?
yet.
Yeah.
Should probably ask about that after the session.
Did you give me a... Yeah, I'll ask about that after the session.
Yeah.
Hello.
hey
Hello.
Skug. So Wallace, realizing what has just happened, what has just happened, is going to go ahead and run into the house and immediately begin treating his scraped knee.
Well.
Understandable.
Fair enough.
How
Well,
could
have
this
fun with
happen to me?
Well, I suppose it's my turn. So Thumper's just gonna walk up to it. Well, the inhabitant of the house, so to say. He's gonna ask it outright, just no intimidation or persuasion or anything. Just, so where was this base you were talking about?
I mean, wasn't it? Never mind. No comment.
We just gotta make sure he means that base. Or
I mean,
another base.
Upon us asking him, he did call us a retard, so, you know.
Still.
I mean, he might just be referring to the one we just came from, because, you know, that's the most obvious.
You just bust in the room with
choice.
your ex. Wally is not a retard.
Wally smart!
For all we know, there's a base down the road that we don't know about.
That's kind of the point. Like, he's saying a base. Okay, we can assume that we can just assume he's talking about the base we just came from, which had nothing in it, if you remember. And he just said that everyone in town went to a base. Are we going to assume they went to the base where no one was?
No, that's fair.
That's not what he said.
What did he say?
That's
then?
not what he said. He said the people from the base told them they needed to move.
That's fair enough, but I assume that maybe they will be taking them back to the base then.
Could we like ask him maybe?
That's what we're doing.
And I actually
Does not reply.
I hate to do this, but I got a bolt, guys. Sorry.
No worries.
Okay, no response.
See you.
See you of later.
See you later.
So could I do something?
Probably.
Wait a
So
little bit. Okay, Thumper's just gonna think at him very quickly.
Are we done with initiative, by the way?
Not yet.
Okay.
Gren,
we don't
right. So
Gren, do you need some help with the grappling?
Oh yeah, I guess we're not done with turn order.
Are
Probably.
you rolling wisdom for that?
Yep.
Pasha?
Doing it.
Ah, sweet calories. Okay. Is that all, Pastor?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Asking
Okay.
it and then thinking at it.
Halt.
Okay, upon hearing they seem to have restrained the guy, I'm just going to casually waltz up Do 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 do. And
What's
I'm
going
gonna
on in this thread?
be like, ah, good job, lads, good job. Well done. Nice flanking maneuver and all that. And then I'm gonna pull out a cigarette, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna lean down to the laddie like, hey, you want one, lad?
We are being way too nice.
It does not deign to respond.
Ah, please yourself. And I just smoke 2 of them. Like the artwork says.
Wait, what are you doing?
I just smoked
Have
2
you updated?
fags.
Oh, I see.
That's your artwork, or
The ritualist art, remember, he did, that was the first one he did for this, like, live, you could say. Where it was like, everyone take 2 smokes, like me, when we were talking about smoke grenades. He just drawed me with 2 fags in my mouth. Anyway.
is that all, Stu?
I guess, yeah. I'll let the rest of them question it for a bit.
Mega Saber is guarding the tank.
Good.
Okay, so it currently has Pitman pinning it to the ground. It takes a swing into Pitman and does 5 damage, despite being grappled.
Alright, guess it's time to incentivize that cunt to stop fighting.
I'll just, as a free action, just say, beat him up a bit, lads, but yeah, try not to do anything permanent.
Right, Skog. Considering the alien critter is grappled, at what penalty, at least would I be privy to know, would a cold shot to the head be with my fist?
About neutral.
Alright.
Don't blow its brain to bits with your fist, okay?
Wally pissed off. Wally
Wally not
incentivize peace. Wally the big brain nib. Wally want peace.
And how do you get peace? With a knife.
Si vis pacem para bellum.
This is not what peace looks like.
You punch it pretty squarely in its mandible.
I scream, stop resisting.
I'm just glad he didn't blow its brains out with his fist.
Will that be all?
Yeah, that's it for now.
So, you guys can hear me, right?
Yep.
Alright, so, after, Mr. Man in Blue Armor has done that, has he stopped resisting?
It doesn't look like it stopped resisting.
Okay, well, I would like to, bring out my crowbar and...
Kappa nigga.
and take a fucking swing at him.
Understandable.
Nellis, cold shot to the knee.
You're gonna kill him with this, guys.
Nah, crowbar is blunt. It's okay.
One damage.
Fucking.
It's a rather sickening crunch.
Okay, let's not break more than his legs and arms, okay?
And I will also say, stop resisting.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Pacifist gang.
I
Gang.
think this is the most brutal takedown of any of these aliens we've done, and that's saying a lot.
You say they're well, I guess they kind of.
Well, Chef's kid death was pretty brutal.
Rip and tear.
Yeah.
You fed him a
also-
grenade.
Yep.
You know, honestly, fellas, he attacked first. So
Yeah, he violated the NAP.
who's really in the wrong here?
Chef needed to be fed a grenade.
Alright. I'd like to try and upgrade the grapple, I guess. Basically, I want to try and completely immobilize him. Basically, get him in a what's that fucking maneuver called?
Or the full Nelson.
Mount.
I guess. Don't fail me now.
Just put him in a north-south position. Fucking teabagging it.
Nice way, Willie.
You struggle in an undignified fashion for a few seconds.
This is what fucking...
Is he still pinned though? He's still pinned on the floor? Okay.
This is
Midnight is
indecent police brutality right here.
Is this a teaser for your campaign?
No, this the kind of
Okay,
struggle.
so take
struggle
the
that we
aliens
have.
now and replace it with Skog's waifu.
Oh no.
What even is that?
Do I have a
Skull got no
flamethrower?
wife.
Anyway, I'll just say while we're struggling. Now listen. I'd really like for this not to be considered torture, but you're really not giving us much choice here, lad.
No witness, no crime.
They're watching us through a
Part of-
goddamn
part of
live
this
feed, you
orders were,
cunts.
Where I got at the start of this orders were no torturing anybody, no matter what. Now we're tearing fingernails out.
Can I just
Right now,
interject?
we're just trying to make him not resist. You know,
Ah.
if he continues resisting and dies, that's common.
I'd just like to say that waterboarding is technically not considered torture, just enhanced interrogation. That's all.
Anyway, that's my turn.
Okay. So Wallace, by this point, I'm presuming, is naked in the shower. That's completely on cold on Max, crying in a ball.
By the way, there's no hot water, just so you're aware.
Yeah, so it's just on cold, shower curtain wide open, completely naked in a ball, weeping.
Jesus.
This isn't why I joined the army.
I never asked for this.
We're gonna have a fun psychology session later.
Oh yeah,
No,
definitely.
there's technically nobody knows this is happening. So.
What house are you in?
Where'd
Just-
Wallace go?
He's in the opposite
imagine-
house to us,
Imagine
thankfully.
imagine being part of command and then just looking through the feed of Sombrero. Fade sobbing.
Do you know
in
what
the
he's
shower.
done? He's placed his
How
helmet
could
on a
this
chair,
happen
like,
to
just
me?
in full view of the thing.
Oof.
Is that all?
Fucking making a movie.
Oh no.
I think is that all?
Yeah, it just has a Careless Whisper blasting in the background.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'll be right back.
Okay, Thumper is gonna try to play the good cop. He's gonna walk closer to him, and then he's gonna extend his one and only arm with the ration bar. Say, hey, being alone out here probably gets you hungry, buddy.
Hmm. Seeing someone offer an alien food really pisses me off.
Oh,
'Cause I'm
tasty
still hungry.
MREs, bars.
I really don't want us to be the
I
space
haven't had my
CIA.
sustenance today yet. I need more.
I know, I need that too, but
Give
Jesus,
me
we need
oats,
this
brother.
We need this info, god dang it. But yeah, he's gonna offer it a ration bar. And just in case, I'm gonna try persuasion. Never mind. Jesus.
Well.
That one. Alright. Well, ration bar is still an offer. Despite that.
Okay. Is that all?
Yep. Does he react?
It's kind of pinned to the floor at the moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Halt.
I'm just gonna kneel down as the grapple is strengthened. And just huff on some more smoke and be like, now look here, Sonny. You may be a citizen of Mars, and a civilian by the looks of it. We have clear orders to protect and respect the rights of sovereign citizens. However, Sonny, I also have orders. You appear to be afflicted with a Martian flu. Now, according to my regulation and my current orders, Martian flu has no cure. It's considered irreversible for the time being, so I'm fully within my rights to put you out of your misery right now. But depending on my goodwill and depending on how much she can tell us, I could probably ignore this case. What are you thinking? Do I roll persuasion for that?
Yeah.
Well,
oh, that was a horrible roll. I have a good persuasion as well.
if it doesn't make any attempt
My CIA degree did not. Oh,
take it down.
I know.
my CIA degree is not working.
No. This is so accurate. we both got 4 in persuasion and we both failed. So fucking hard.
Is that all, Stu?
Yeah, pretty much. Just I tried persuasion.
Despite your best efforts, struggle some more.
Right.
Alright, with this much struggling, the guy's gotta be ex-military or something.
Who are these guys? Who is this guy?
Is he ex-military?
You know, Han, instead of attacking him, you could, you know, help me pin him down.
Well,
Just don't slip again.
I'm just saying he's making no attempts to cease hostile act. And I think he may be too far gone at this point.
Oh no.
You can't just assume that.
But have you gotten orders to kill him? Or have you gotten orders to take him down non-lethally? And remember, orders are very specific, aren't they?
So, Skog, considering some of the characters are sort of blocking my view of its health bar, roughly what percentage is it?
Not much.
It's no loss.
So,
What am I doing?
I wouldn't be able to suplex that thing, and, you know, there being a chance it still being alive. Right, so,
By the way, fellas,
don't think
look at
that'll be a good idea. So I'll just help out with the grapple, I guess.
Oh.
Stop resisting!
Get done
Oh yeah,
around,
Skog,
goddamn.
since I rolled so well, could we say that I put him in a knee bar?
It'd be quite difficult due to, you know, Pittman sitting on most of it.
How about an arm bar?
That'd be quite difficult since arms are outside and you're not.
Then I'll just help him with the grapple somehow.
Hold his dick.
Fuck's sake.
Or just his legs. Or
Nah,
you could
dude,
just hold
but
his
if-
legs.
Hold on, dude. Dude, hold on, right. Alright. Here's the thing though, right? You grab a guy by his penis, he's gonna do what you ask.
Or just grab him by the wobbly bits.
No, you grab a guy by a penis. You're gonna do what he asks.
I mean, it really depends on the context.
Quality
That really
content
depends
here
on
on
your
the Void
midnight.
Ranger streams.
It really depends on if you're midnight or not.
Yes.
What the fuck? That's funny coming from you.
Well,
I know.
by the looks of it, we're about 2 minutes from midnight, so, you know. It's not gonna
Why
make
don't
any
you guys
attempts to
choke it
cease
out
hostile
till he
action.
goes unconscious already, dude?
Oh yeah, we should probably do that. Just choke that thing.
Yeah.
Huh.
Huh.
Should have thought of that.
We should choke that thing. He's just like, oh.
I usually just think of breaking things. Anyways,
I've been trying to mobilize him and choke him out this whole time. I'm just not as good at it as you are.
We might want our root boyo to be a bit more peaceful in the future.
I mean, it says on my helmet that I come in peace, so you know.
Yes, it does.
I'm making an effort.
Fuck.
So it's Nolus' turn, I guess.
All right. So like, is he fully restrained yet, or is he like?
Mostly.
What's the deal?
I mean, you've got
Okay.
like 3 people sitting on him.
I'm just gonna kind of step back then. I mean, I don't really got
Choke
anything.
him out. Choke him out.
I don't, dude. Then how are we gonna talk to him?
He'll wake up eventually.
Well, actually,
Can always
so
restrain.
is it possible? Is it possible to kind of like get through here, or?
No.
All right.
And is basically straddling him in the doorway.
Can I like acrobatics around the side or something?
I mean, you can try.
All right, neat. I'm gonna try and get around him.
You clamber over the awkward ground.
Climb over us. It's like we're playing Twister.
This is the most autistic situation we've had in the streams on the
I
whole
know,
show.
right? Can't we just kill it?
No, because we've never like not killed people.
Well,
It's a new experience for everyone.
Does it work?
Also,
Like I just
Could
want to come
someone-
out right here.
could someone maybe roll an investigation to see whether that thing is too far gone? That might be, useful.
I would say even with a 17, you would not be able to like, flip your way past.
No, I'm not flipping. I'm just trying to like squeeze past. Or would that not be
No,
acrobatics?
dude, there's 2 people in the doorway. You're just physically not capable of getting through them.
Yeah, the doorway is not physically wide enough.
Oh
Unless
damn.
you, try and jump over him.
All he
Alright,
needs to
in
lose
that,
some
in
weight.
that case, I'm gonna widen the door a little bit by placing this claymore mine.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Look,
Are you
That
sure
was a,
about that?
joke.
I just imagine the moment Ellis tries to do that, a prompt comes up on the screen, like 64 prompts come up on the screen saying like, "Are you sure you want to?"
also, I don't need to
are you
lose
sure
any
about
weight.
that?
I'm a slim 340 pounds. I will have you know.
So in that case, Skog, I'm just gonna walk over here and try and use my crowbar to get this window open.
Okay.
I don't wanna break it. The guy seems kind of nice. Gosh.
Just
Don't
sleight
damage
of hand.
property.
Did you
Say
say
sleight
sleight
of
of
hand seems the most appropriate.
Alright.
Think of the insurance.
Oh, wow.
You managed to jimmy the window open.
All right.
13.
And then I guess I'll climb in, and I'm just gonna sit in the tub and in my turn.
Typical, a black man crowbarring his way inside of a building. Anyways,
Right. I guess. The fuck.
you might want to see if it's too far gone.
I'll do a medicine check on it while I'm trying to grapple it.
Okay.
And I'm going to do and the medicine check is going to be to try and take everything we currently know about this disease and see what I can tell the lieutenant.
Okay.
Seems too far gone to me.
The third one.
Permission to rip and tear.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
So,
This.
What do I get to know?
you suspect that it's probably, fueled by its anger and will be able to probably keep going much longer. As it seems to have not stopped struggling against you since you, started asking awkward questions.
But is it awkward questions? But is it too far gone or not?
You don't think so?
Again.
Yeah. It's in that case, I'll tell.
So,
I'll just say. I'll just continue to grapple it then.
by the way, do we know like the symptoms of the Martian flu?
It's a Martian.
You're looking at the symptoms.
Yeah.
The real only subject we really had is Mitch.
Oh, is that
He was
just
just
is that
pretty
just our
much-
fancy is that just our fancy term for subhuman?
As far as we know, there's a thing that's turning humans into these Cthulhu monsters, basically.
Oh wait, I thought you said that this was an illusion.
No.
Nope.
Some
Oh,
people
okay.
think that.
I see. I understand now.
See, essentially what it is, we'll fill you in on those in character afterwards.
It's the
once your
fluoride
character
in the
reveals that.
water.
We don't. Essentially, these things. This is what happens when a human gets the Martian flu, and they seem to be unable to differentiate, to actually realize that they've become what they are.
Well,
Or at the
some
very
seem
least, they don't think it's weird.
They're a bit sensitive about it.
Yeah, there are two also important connections. There is a psychic connection. There is some kind of almost psychic presence within people that have the flu, and also, weirdly enough, some of us who've had the experimental serums in medical care seem to have a weird psychic connection to this as well. But again, most of it's theory, we don't know exactly how it works. The second important connection is... you haven't seen these yet, Nullis, but there are these little centipede things. What did we call them? What was the lovely nickname you gave them? The space commies.
space commies.
Mexicans.
Yes.
Oh,
They
these-
may well be the first stage of it. Like, it's possible that they, you know, like aliens, like they latch onto people and burrow their way in or whatever and take over. Or give them a poison
Yeah.
or something.
But that would be the space commies. The worms are space commies. The
Oh,
ones,
right.
ones with the crabs.
That's
are
the
either
TLDR
Mr.
of it for
Krabs
now
or
anyway.
space
Let's go.
Yeah, we'll explain more afterwards.
Anyway, I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool.
But yeah, I told you we were the space CIA.
So,
We are now,
Thumper
pretty
thinks
much.
we might be behind it. Well, command.
We'll see about that.
True.
Anyway,
We'll see about it. But it's suspicious of it.
Thumper, your turn.
Yep. We haven't really restrained him, have we? Or is he like knocked out?
nope. Still grappling.
I do believe anyway.
Okay, I'll put away my ration spar and then. Shit, I don't know.
Maybe you see former medicine check as well, and see what. You know,
I have.
what's up with it? Yeah, but you did crit fail, so
You don't know that.
Oof.
good point.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of want to use the kukri, but that wouldn't really be appropriate. Shit, he's gonna try to think at him, I think. I think.
Alright. Let's see.
Yeah, I should
Gotta
probably-
roll.
Try one more time to knock him out at least, lads. But at this point, if he dies, we'll just dissect him.
Yeah, should I roll?
Try your hardest to knock him out.
Skog?
Ideally choke him, but...
Wow.
Is that all, Pastor?
Yeah. just asking him like mental questions. I suppose I'll. Well, I suppose I'll try to contribute with the grapple somewhat.
Alright,
just, like,
roll
restrain.
a athletics then.
Try to restrain him a bit.
Okay.
With the one arm.
Well,
Okay. How is the grapple going along?
It seems to be going alright. I mean, there's like 4 of you trying to like grapple him.
Hold on a minute. Okay, right. Are all his limbs restrained?
Mostly. There's at least someone hanging on to each of the limbs.
Okay. Hold on a sec, lads. Do I still have my rope? My grapple doors?
If you have brought it with you, then so be it.
Okay. And I'll just shuffle over. And I'll be like, very carefully, lads. I'm going to start binding this guy. And I'm going to bind his hands first. Is that sleight of hand?
Yes, it'd be a sleight of hand and it'd be opposed.
Yeet.
So.
oof.
Damn.
Well,
Is it successfully bound?
As far as you can tell, yes.
So just the arms. I guess that's it for my turn then.
Okay. Just gonna attempt to resist first. Oh dear. Is now gonna, as you've been binding its hands, it manages to break free, Stu, as you're finishing up the knot, and it manages to tangle itself somehow slightly more in the ropes that had just pulled loose.
Oh no. So is its hand still somewhat trapped?
It trapped itself. You played yourself.
Oof. Does it do
Well, I
anything
just saw
else?
something I didn't need to on Facebook.
What?
Got a notification. Like, oh, what's this? Oh god, why?
So Scott, does the
Wait,
monster
who
do
sent-
anything else?
Who sent you something on Facebook?
His friends.
Oh, I thought he. Never mind.
It is tangled up in the ropes that you had so expertly tied, as it managed to break out of them very expertly and then fuck up completely just afterwards.
Obviously, it knows how to tie ropes, but not much else.
Wally.
right. Would I be able to try and get to a position where I could perform like a choke on it?
Not without having to go the long way around the building.
Which limb am I grabbing onto?
Presumably it's left and right feet.
All right.
This is getting worse and worse.
Well, I think it's time for a knee bar. So would that be an athletics check?
Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
As soon as we start restraining it, it's
So,
like, yep.
do I just tear out one of its knees? Or its
If you'd
lower
like
leg?
to, yeah.
Because, well, basically, my intention was to sort of turn it and just kind of break it, but I guess I did it too well, so I just snapped it out of some shit.
Okay, roll an unarmed attack then.
Kendrick's immediate reaction. Wally!
Sorry,
Oh,
he's weak.
yeah.
I can't help it.
You broke it. Oh no.
Never gonna dance again. Guilty
Oh.
feet are not attached now.
Oh,
Well, I mean, if he's got the
Whoa. I'm gonna
I mean,
recover my
Does he
rope.
just go? Does it just go like limp in my grasp?
It stops resisting.
Haha, mission complete. Sort of.
Immediately gonna make medicine.
so just collateral damage, guys. No big deal.
I'll just
Oh,
pick up my
shit.
shield and whip again.
Alright.
Is he alive or dead?
I mean, things are alive have more like blood and pulse.
Ooh. Could I keep the leg as a souvenir?
Does anybody have a defibrillator?
Can we use the power
No.
spear?
Ooh.
You just
Okay.
see Kendrick with like 2 fingers on it. There's 2 fingers
Well.
on the what is essentially the
Okay.
vein of the thing's neck, and he just looks.
Alright, lads. Well, could have gone a lot worse. Right, here's what we'll do.
Oh yeah, Skog.
Uh.
Could I use the leg as a melee weapon?
Oh my.
Not very effectively.
Right,
But could I?
here's what we'll do, lads. Kendrick, if you'd be very kind, we're gonna stop here for a little bit. I know you haven't had much of a chance to get super close to these things before, at least not within a good time frame. Would you like to do an autopsy on one of these boys?
Well, I've gotten to do a little bit of research into them on the ship, but I suppose I wouldn't mind
Bit of
proper
a bit of field work.
proper bit of field work on it.
Yep.
All right then. Well, Wally,
Can I keep
dissection
the leg?
room in its kitchen here.
Can I keep
No,
the
you
leg?
can't keep the fucking leg.
I'm sad now. Pastor, could I have one of your MREs?
Excuse me.
I thought you were about to say, Pasta, can I have one of your legs?
It's not like a fucking lunchbox.
But,
You can't just
but he
collect
will
one.
say, but Kendrick will say, but once the autopsy's gone, I suppose unless Lieutenant Taylor says we're taking the cops with us, I suppose you can get the head.
Skog,
I don't plan to
Yes.
keep this once we got what we know.
could I guess do, I wanna, since, he's still alive, I'm figuring I should probably, see why he was struggling so much when, we were just trying to ask him questions, and then, of course, after that, it got a little more heated, but, so I'm gonna, do an intense search of this bathroom.
Okay.
Would I roll investigation or perception?
Investigation, if you're looking in depth.
Why am I rolling so well?
You find an almost full bottle of shampoo and an unopened packet of toothbrushes.
Yeet.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
That's kind of weird.
You got shampoo. You got 2 of the.
Right,
You got one of the 2 ingredients you need to make.
I want to make a point of putting these in my coat pocket before anybody sees.
Okay.
They're mine.
What did you find?
665
Yes, Sombrero. But we are all bathy.
Barrow's just having a just thinking of all the people he's killed. What have I done?
8674, I declare a race war.
So,
Right. So I guess I'll help you out with
Yeah.
the autopsy thing, since I'm actually not that incompetent when it comes to medicine.
Go attend to your nearby environs.
Skog, could I do another investigation of the bedroom? You know, all the dressers under the bed and all that shit.
Yeah, you can do that.
Alright.
Could we drag it onto the kitchen
Oh,
table?
finally I rolled a shit roll. Damn. So, I probably haven't found any hidden buttons, but like, you know, do I see anything in the drawers?
No, it appears to be pretty much empty. You find a couple of mismatched odd socks.
Hmm.
That's about it.
And I guess lastly I'll do it in like the kitchen counters and shit.
The kitchen's kind of busy right now.
Well, I mean, you know, I'll do like this half of it, but not this one.
Well, to be fair, right, there's a table right there. Either of you could use for whatever you're doing.
Could we just drag the corpse onto the table?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
It's
we're gonna-
probably easier.
In that
Yeah,
case,
we're gonna do that.
in that case, the
Yeet,
16
I'll
roll
help you.
can search the whole thing.
Okay.
You're also right next to the sink, so that helps.
You find a frying pan.
Oh fuck, I'm keeping this.
PUBG intensifies.
As there is no stove.
There's no stove, but there's a frying pan.
Yeah.
This seems like artificial as fuck.
This
Like,
is epic.
No, wait a minute. Hold on, fellas.
Is there
You
an
know-
oven?
I'm gonna say this on the comms. Now, fellas, all of these houses are exactly identical, and there's unopened toothbrushes and full shampoo bottles. This shit's pretty artificial, fellas.
What are you suggesting?
Is there an oven?
No,
Nope.
there's no oven for this pan, but it is my pan now, though.
There is no juice in the oven.
There are no ovens for the Jews to go into. In fact.
Motherfucker.
I thought we finished with this one.
I suppose you do have a point there.
Well, I surmise
um,
this was some kind of internment camp, holding place, maybe. If it's all
But if it's an
fucking same.
internment camp, why give them so many commodities, and why leave unopened shampoo and toothbrush things?
Fucking. Maybe not internment, maybe like, what am I thinking? Workers or some shit?
Hmm.
You know, working class fucks that don't. This is not where they live, you know what I mean? This is like where they're staying and while they're doing a job or some shit.
Man, if only there were a
Shitty
man that we
hotel.
could ask about. If only there were a man we could ask about this.
Wait a minute.
I'm
Do
sure
you
we'll
think
find
the
another one.
ANCAPs did this? Do you think it's an ANCAP slave camp?
Skog, could I peek through this window?
Yeah.
Right, shall we
You can't
examine
see
the
much,
corpse?
but it looks like a bathroom.
Okay. Does this door have like, you know how doors have like, you know, glass on the front of them sometimes? Like this door?
There, solid wood.
Okay. I'm just gonna look through this window then.
Huh.
And then this one.
After we've gotten the alien on the table, I suppose I'll start the autopsy.
Oh. That's
I'll,
very,
I'll help you out if necessary.
shit, I'm making you work, aren't I, Skog? Alright.
Shall I wait, or should I roll now?
You roll out if you want.
To get that shit actually clear up, I'll just look through this window and then you can just kind of probably rectangle
Oof, on second thought, could I just, you know, take a 10 or something?
You're suspicious that it might be dead.
Don't say.
Yeah, you can take a 10.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look through this window of this house.
Ooh. Shall we mount its head on top of the tank?
I mean, laddie, I get you like to personalize your gear, but might send the wrong optics if we come across any, well, more normal boys.
The man wearing like 5 human skulls stares at you blank.
I don't want to
Yeah.
make you just do all that at once. That's good. I'll let them get back to whatever they're doing.
In any case, did you find anything? He got a parasite in his brain or some shit?
Seemingly not.
Does he have a human bone structure?
Does appear to.
Organs all the same?
Mostly. That's the same organs anyway. They're a bit, you know, different appearance, but...
Okay. Blood and everything else same colour. Okay.
Yeah, what's left of it.
Alright. Well, guess we'll need some better samples in the future. Alright, boys. Take whatever body parts you may.
Yeet. I
don't
take
think
the
I
leg.
need any blood parts.
Take some samples with you if you wish. And we'll
Wallace
quickly
walked
finish
in
up
the
this
room
week.
looking remarkably struck and yeah.
Okay, could
You just dive out a window.
Yeah.
Fuck the shit.
Hey,
Also,
could
you
one of
d-
you? Could
You
one
just
of
see
you?
me carrying a human, or semi-human leg in my hand.
Could one of you? Could one of you over there check the bathroom and bedroom that we haven't searched yet?
Which one?
Oh yeah, there's one
The
over
one
there.
that I'm making the circle with.
Yeet.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I'll do a quick sweep of that.
Don't worry, we come in peace. Alright.
And your
Can I
friend.
go ahead
comes
and
in
do a
pieces.
check to see if I find anything worthwhile in this house?
No, there does not appear to be anything out of the ordinary in that building.
Skog, I'm going to go down the road here.
Okay.
Which suspiciously.
Alright. Squad,
But,
regroup. Let's head down and investigate what
I'm gonna check
Ryder's
this-
found.
What?
1 second.
Yeah.
I'd like
Let me
to
just
search-
fill in the view.
I would just like to say that that might be the base they.
Yeah,
I wanna
this
do a,
is where I've gone
check.
to last.
I don't. Do I find anything of interest in the guard posts, Skog?
1 second. I'm just filling in the view.
Or do you want me to roll investigation? Or
Yo, I'm
anything?
also gonna have a look.
You can roll an investigation.
Okay. Well, what do I perceive immediately then? You know, I'm not gonna find any
There
hidden
appears
buttons.
to be a fairly chunky radio on the table.
Mhm.
Along with some sort of miscellaneous bits of paper.
Okay.
There's a large gate.
I am aware of that. Is there a button to open this gate?
It's one of the old-fashioned lean on one end types.
Okay. Fucking, what's your name? Sombrero, could you open this, please? So we can
Okay.
get through with the trucks if need be.
You may as
I
well.
do have an asset for it.
How do I open it?
Intelligence save. You literally just pull down on the lever button.
Will it need to be held there, or can it be left
No,
up?
don't.
I
don't.
try and rip open the metal.
Okay.
Just rip it off the hinges.
Skog, the bits of paper you talked about, I'm gonna try and read them. Do I find any? What's on them?
It appears to just be miscellaneous, like sort of dockets for deliveries or movements. They don't mean anything to you, though.
So, Skog,
Yes.
am I successful in my endeavor to break that thing? Or
What, the gate?
to just force it open? Yeah.
I mean, you can open it, sure. I made it as a fixed asset, though, so you're going to have to imagine it's open.
Guess I'll just open it the old-fashioned way.
I did not think that through.
From where I'm standing.
Thumper's
hear my
gonna
cat?
try to...
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, Thumper's gonna try to turn on the radio.
It appears that the power is off.
I'm gonna head over to the containers and see what's inside.
Can he try to check where...
Hold on a sec,
power
Sonny. I'll
isn't
come
coming
with
in?
you.
Alright.
Can Thumper try to identify where the... Basically, it's failing to get power.
It just seems like it's turned off.
Can you turn it on?
You can try and turn it on, but nothing happens.
Yeah.
Does it have a slot for batteries?
No.
Really?
However, you do notice it's plugged in and turned on. Therefore,
So wait, what do you mean? Okay,
The power's not on in the base, by the looks of it.
So, is there, like, breaker switches anywhere in this little hut, or?
Not in that hut.
Okay. Could I roll perception to see if I know where they might be in the compound?
Yeah. You reckon they might be in the storage area, wherever that is?
Hey, Skog, I got a question.
Yes.
So, you see these big storage crates?
Yep.
Could this be considered a storage area?
Could be.
Alright.
Fuck's sake.
So,
I'm gonna
we
walk
try and
over
open
here.
So, could we try and open them? And see what's inside?
Ooh, are these windows?
Right.
I'm gonna peek in that window.
Then I shall try that.
It appears that there are curtains drawn on the inside.
Alright. I'm going to knock on the door and say, police search warrant.
Right, hold
There
on.
is no response.
Lads,
Alright,
let's do the old trick.
I'm gonna.
I'll
can
go
I
from the back.
Can I crowbar it open?
The door?
Yep.
Yeah. Or is it? Is it locked?
Lads, hold on. Take position.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll an investigation check and find out?
Find out if the door is locked.
Yeah.
Can't I just like turn the knob?
Well, do you want to like examine it before you try the door? Sort of
Sure.
thing. If you just want to try the door, then you can try the door.
I'll investigate it. Does it look locked?
It does
do I
not
not
appear
know?
to be a lock.
Okay, I'm gonna open it then.
I'll
Okay.
I'll open it at the same time again. The other
It is
side.
a double door, I think.
Alright. If you're all in position,
Open the
lads,
door.
on my mark, breach the fucking doors down.
Yeet.
Say when.
Prepare,
When?
3, 2,
prepared
1.
action to.
Boom.
Oh, this guy's on the other side. Open fire.
Oh, it looks like a cantina or a meeting room then.
No.
I'm assuming those are chairs.
Nah, they're just screaming frogs trapped under metal.
Oh, okay.
Seems
I
that
was
way.
like, these are either chairs or USB outlets. Really big.
Okay, I'm gonna
USB
immediately flip the table.
Jesus.
Top fucking meme. Ugh.
I'm just gonna move past and immediately try and open the
Well, I
Yeet.
flip a table.
Ooh.
Yes.
You just
I'm
throw it
gonna-
through the wall.
door. I'm
So,
gonna open
Skog,
this
what
door.
happened?
Those are a complete asset. The entire building. I didn't think that through.
I guess you have flipped the table. Congratulations. You managed to do a complete 360.
Skog, I'm gonna just open this door without, like, really breaching or anything.
Prepared action to yeet anyone
Yeah,
that's hostile.
we're all stacked up. You should be fine. Just-
Okay, I'm gonna try this door.
Oh Jesus!
Wait, no, that's outside, isn't it? Okay.
Alright, there's
Oh, no, I knock on the door.
Jesus.
Come in.
Oh my
hi.
God!
So, Skog, are these like chests at the end of all these bunks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what that means.
I'm gonna open the one nearest to me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start rifling through all of them. Whenever.
Is it locked or what do I find?
They do not appear to be locked, and they mostly appear to be empty.
Can I just like check all of them?
Yeah, it appears that they are empty.
Yeah, I'm also checking some of them.
All right.
I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna open this
Roll
door's
empty.
building then.
The door's building.
Oh,
Understood.
Right.
You know what I mean. And I'm guessing if I search all the things, it's a similar result.
Pretty much, yeah. It's all very empty.
Okay.
right. I shall try and
trying to see a
open this
pattern.
door's building.
Wait, you say very.
Skog, I don't really want to walk into the void. Thanks.
You say
Trudge into
very.
the void.
I'm having to stroll down the field, okay?
Yeah.
Does that
I mean,
mean like we find a stray sock, or there's absolutely nothing?
It's pretty much not. It seems that everything has been taken.
Okay.
this building.
Breach.
You're not gonna guess.
Shit, it's the same thing.
Dun dun
All right. This time
dun.
I'm gonna think double hard about trying to find something. Where would somebody
This
hide?
building.
And nothing.
Come on.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
alright. Here's the goodies. Are these computers? No, those are
No.
chairs. Alright.
Chests.
I'm gonna search all these chests. Do I find anything?
There is nothing in any of the cabinets.
Okay,
It's,
what is on these tables?
It is a basic representation of a desk.
Yeah, can I
yeah,
check
but like,
the desks?
but alright, what's on the desk?
Oh, those are
Technically,
chairs,
nothing.
not computers.
Technically nothing on the desks.
Do the desks have drawers?
Exactly.
Yes. The drawers, however, are empty.
Alright.
Is this a guard
Can
tower?
I read the papers on the desks?
No, they're not there. That's just the model.
What do I see? What does this appear to be?
It appears to be a watchtower and/or guard tower. It is quite tall. You probably would have seen it had you been looking
Okay,
not
I
to another building that would have blocked the line of sight.
I go up to Nolus. I get down on one knee and hold down both my hands together. And
I
Yup.
jump on his hands and I guess try and climb up it.
Okay. There is a ladder leading up the middle.
I'm gonna climb the ladder. I'm actually. Can I just non-damaging kick him in the face?
you know what happened last time somebody tried to headbutt me, right?
No, it's non-damaging
Oh.
though. It's
Oh,
like I'm tapping your head
No.
with my boot.
It's
It's
No,
like
you
I'm
don't want to
tapping-
do that. You don't know what happened.
We don't want to go down this road
Yeah.
again.
I'm just gonna climb the ladder. I'm climb the ladder.
You don't know what happened to the last guy.
Is it completely bare up here?
It does seem somewhat completely bare, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna climb back down. And I'm gonna talk to alright. So I have a pretty good history skill, because I'm a smart boy or whatever. Could I try and roll history to see what kind of factions on Mars would build this kind of architecture?
Okay, you can roll a history check.
Fuck.
Oof.
Due to the uniform nature, you surmise they are probably prefabs that have either been assembled on site out of standard materials, and therefore could belong to any of the original settling forces. Some of the buildings appear to be in lower levels of maintenance than others.
I
They may in
intimidate the
fact be
door.
from the original settlers.
Alright. So
One final room.
I'm going to report to fuck, what's your name? Hold on.
Holt, yeah.
Alright. Lieutenant Holt.
Aye, sir.
Everything here seems very cleaned up and artificial. Initially, I would probably think that a lot of people have moved out of here, but given the identical and pristine and kind of unlived in condition of all this stuff, I'm going to assume that this is kind of a fake town. I don't know what that means, but that's my best guess.
Well, no, it's
Oh.
a nuclear testing site.
Good job.
Wait,
Good.
before we bust in there, I'm gonna look in the window, make sure I don't see anything. Because I have a feeling.
Oh, by the way, Skog, what is oh fuck, where'd I go? What is what the fuck? Hold on, Roll20 is being kind of gay. Okay, what is this?
That
Yeah.
is a
Trailer.
trailer,
Oh, okay.
as if for a wheeled mechanical monster.
Okay, so do I see anything through the window?
The windows are curtained inside.
Okay, well. Dragon
Preaching clear.
Yeah, no, I have a
Thumper's
feeling
got-
there's something in here.
Thumper's just gonna knock on the door and say,
Prepared
FBI,
action
open
to
up!
yeet.
What's the FBI?
Female body inspectors.
Alright, here goes nothing.
You're about to find out.
Ancient history, boyo. Ancient history.
Oh no.
Oh, workshop.
This is where we make all the dank weapons and crafting.
Check check the chests, guys.
Okay.
I suggest we stay here for a little while to just,
Oh, I'll talk about this after the stream. Anyway,
Okay,
so-
I am specifically looking for something that helps me mount the cannon to either a truck or the tank.
Okay. You see a number of workbenches which have been stripped back to the vices that are bolted to their surfaces. There are a number of empty pallet shelves, and there are 8 cabinets down the other wall, all of which appear to have their doors open. They contain nothing. They would make a nice place to store things, you know.
Well,
Are the
weird.
storage containers up here? Did we look in these?
Yeah.
Hi.
No, tomorrow.
No? Okay, I'm gonna try and open this
Oh yeah, that's right.
middle one up.
Wait, we have to breach those. There's usually down. That's where we found things before.
Well, no, I'm just gonna open it. I mean, shit.
Okay, it takes a
Alright.
little while, but you can open up all of the sort of latches on it
Uh-huh.
and have a look inside.
Be careful, buddy. Careful.
Oh my gosh. It's green.
They are
Hey.
empty as well.
All of them?
Hmm.
If you find barrels of oil, we're sharing those.
Okay, there's
Alright.
one last corner to check. Let's.
Okay, I have a feeling. Sneaking suspicion. I'm gonna ready a frag grenade.
What is... Oh.
I'm gonna ready the leg.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, boom!
Thumper's got already a smoke grenade. Just in case.
Smoke and a frag.
Smoke's terrible to breach with. What are you thinking? That would give us the enemy the advantage.
I
Tell you what,
mean,
I'll put you up an initiative chart to make you feel better.
Alright.
I'm out of frags, so you know.
Alright.
We were just
Well,
at the
that means it's my turn first, right?
Yeah, you take his place, sure.
Well, no, because I mean I'm the 19 as well.
You reroll it.
Oh, we're re-rolling it? Okay.
Yeah, we.
There we go.
Oh, that's some fine initiative.
Polystyrene noises.
I think it lets me edit my initiative.
Yeah.
Well, if you put
Remember
on
to
the-
edit. Remember to edit your initiative, Han.
So you're gonna clear the board for us?
There we go.
Yeah, I'm just making sure everyone's ready.
Wally, yeah, there you go.
You gotta, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't press enter.
Right.
Yeah, you have to clear that board.
Oh, no!
Fucking harpies!
But we didn't roll for the initiative.
What?
You did.
Okay,
Well,
I think
roll
Most
then,
people
then.
did.
So,
Most people roll for the initiative. You didn't.
Did Nick roll?
Oh, should I roll now then? I thought
So-
because you never cleared it. Everybody else the same.
Skog, could we get a description of what we are currently seeing?
Large winged creatures.
Do they
They look
appear to be
somewhat like
alive?
things we've seen before. They also appear to be somewhat angry, but tired.
Time to eat some hose.
Hold on, boys. I'm gonna say we come in peace, or do I have to wait for my turn to do that?
Wait for your turn.
Don't do it. It's their time of the month. We should just close the door.
Stu has the initiative.
Alright. Upon seeing the creatures, one of the cigarettes is going to drop out of my mouth.
One of the two.
And I'm just going to be like, "Ho there. How you doing on this fine day?" And I'll roll like persuasion. Oof.
The nearest one screams at you.
Oh, fuck. Ugh, get him, boys.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, is it like a go away scream, or like a I'm gonna tear your throat out scream? You know, like.
It's more just a sort of a re.
Oh, okay, so they're not.
Oh,
they're
just
lunging
shit.
for me. Okay, well.
They're just shit posters. We can leave them alone.
Yeah, fuck it. Just close the door. Is the door secure enough that we could just close it and then not have to worry about it too much?
We probably have to interrogate them though, because you know.
You could certainly shut them.
Given our mission and shit.
Tell you what, lads, shut the doors and see what happens and just back off for a minute to get your
Alright,
weapons
they won't
ready.
notice.
Can Stu shut the
Maybe
door
they
this
won't.
turn?
Yeah, I'll shut the door and then just be like, see what happens, but get your weapons ready.
So, these all been empty. Oh god, why?
Yeah,
Nice.
I told
It's
everybody
gone.
ready the frags. I figured stab.
Just saying, I do have a prepared action
Okay.
to attack one if they, you know, try to attack me.
Okay.
Just heads up.
Psalm Bro.
Can you do that if it hasn't been your turn yet, or has it been your turn?
I called that before the initiative order.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and shut the door. And can I find anything to try to like close it more?
Not
Like
really.
a plank to put in the knobs or something.
Might I suggest
Not how
walking?
knobs work.
Might I suggest walking and or running away from the door?
No, because you're in the way.
My man.
Okay, and I'm going to ready a frag grenade.
Okay.
If you.
How many of those have you got left at this point?
I thought we got 2 from the truck every mission, didn't we?
No.
Oh, should I pay attention to the inventory?
Yes.
Okay, where can I see the inventory?
I don't know who is recording it.
Stu?
Wah.
Sure. That's quick.
So, for your detail, you were dropped with 2 frag grenades each.
Which we've long since used. I have the one frag grenade, I
I
think.
believe you had 5, I believe you had 10 additional.
We took them, yeah,
I think
to
you
chef's
used
base.
those as well.
Yeah.
When you went to
Yeah.
chefs.
Oh, so we're out of frags?
Yeah. We might be able to
Okay,
find
well, I
more
read
here,
it.
so...
I ready my AK. Alright.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Importance of frag. This way, if I'm getting you to track bullets, I'm going to want you to track grenades.
Especially grenades.
So you are stepping backwards and going, huh.
Ooh, woo, what's this?
Pastor, Han, and Nullus, can you roll me reflex saves?
I can.
Dexterity saves.
Yeet.
Yeet King!
Okay.
I am gonna go out on a limb and suggest you probably use this to dodge as these vast creatures sprint for the doors and jump.
So,
Do I get to take a target of opportunity?
Skog, may I use my ability, roll with it, turn a dodge into a tactical roll? Successful dex saves grant a free half move.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, neat. How much is a half move for me?
Let's have a look. Your regular move is 45 feet, because you are a fast boy.
Okay, so I'm probably good to just go here then.
Yeah, I probably should have limited it.
That is quite a roll. Whoa.
So, Scott, guys, since I readied myself, do I get a readied action on this guy?
Yeah, go for it.
In the arms
Does it also trigger my readied action?
the angels,
Yeah.
your mom gay.
Jesus Christ! These fucking
10 shots of AK right
Fucking
7.62 rounds.
So, now, fellas, I don't mean to, make observations like this out in the open here, but I don't think they're friendly.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so I did a lot of damage with that.
I have a sneaking.
You did just teach them 7.62
Oh no, they
times
can fly.
39.
Can't they?
God, Dark Souls. No.
Is it flying or is it still on the ground? At Skog.
It is flying up in the air.
Okay.
Oh shit.
How do I need to calculate the hypotenuse in order to shoot it?
Yeet that cunt with the whip.
Well, I just yeeted that dude with a third of my AK, man. Whoa.
Since it's a prepared action, could I perform a flurry of blows?
No.
You just slap it as it comes out.
It is more of a reflex action. You would get a single hit.
Pain of the swarthy ones. No.
None to do. See if you can grab onto it. Ride it.
Fucking dragon's dogma. Oh no.
Just punch its head whilst it's flying around.
Off.
Where did we leave their probably friend's body, by the way?
It's
On
in
a
the
table.
house of Gren.
Alright, let's hope they don't go to their probably friend's home.
He'll be fine.
Shoot him down.
So, we're supposed to be like quarantining these kinds of people, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Quarantine.
We're gonna make them lead houses then.
As I said, there's some things I know that you don't.
I just took half the health of that one by just spraying into it. with
And
the AK.
quarantine can also mean, like, destroy as well, in this case.
Eliminate.
Yep.
We definitely quarantined everything, right, boys?
Well, probably not those things.
Soon will be.
Don't mention things like that.
Try and get the one that's about to go off the map.
We definitely quarantined those. Yes.
Wait a
Quarantine
second.
them.
This is just Fallout 76 with more steps.
That's... No, I'm pretty sure this has more assets than Fallout 76.
You're probably right.
Or at the very least, more original assets.
Wally, it's your turn, I think.
Are you gonna go, Wally?
Is it? Alright.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
guess
why
I'll-
you're green.
Yeah, I guess I'll pull out the good old AK and teach it 7.62 times 4 times 30. What would full auto be? Because I have not been informed of the stats of the.
Oh shit, I've just realised this is one of the first times you'll be using a gun.
Yeah.
What happens when they fly away from you?
Yeah, so far I'm the only person who's fired an AK, and the only person that fired it too was bitch.
I fired my pistol.
So, Skog.
Yeah.
What would the
How are you
stats
trying to
of my
fire
AK
it?
be? You know what? I'll try full auto. See what happens.
Okay.
Which one?
Right, so guess I'll just roll it, but it's not. It's.
I am filling it in. It takes a little while.
Oh.
That's fine. I'll just, you know, finish typing.
My bad.
How could this happen to me? Made my mistake.
This is why don't you don't use projectile weapons.
I mean, you got a dex of 2, which isn't terrible.
Well,
things considered.
I mean, you missed.
Yeah.
Were you trying?
Almost got him.
Will there be anything else this round?
For me, could I try and throw the
Sorry to interrupt. I'm gonna have to go now. Thank you for the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye, Grant.
There's one question I have for you, Skog, but you can wait to answer me in DMs after the session. That is, did I ever get any XP for last session?
I think I wrote it down for everybody.
Well, I didn't see it, so could you remind me? When the session, this
I've
session is
got
over?
it written down in my spreadsheet.
Thanks, because I was
Guess
at
I'll,
level 4.
Okay.
Right, I guess I will just take aim at it and just, you know, leave it at that and just, you know, keep my gun trained on.
Incidentally, I'm probably gonna call it once we've done this combat, hopefully. So.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. So that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. Nice.
Hi. So I'm going to draw my tachyon and I guess shoot at here. What's the range of the tachyon?
The range of the tachyon is 600 feet.
Okay, so I'm guessing I could probably reach that guy then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot this nigga.
I don't know how fast they're moving.
You have missed.
Ooh.
As they fly away. Will that be all for your turn?
I mean, what else can I do? Can I take another shot?
No.
Do I have a move action?
Technically, yes.
Alright, you said it was 45? I'm gonna move here then. Oh fuck. Skog, move my thing while I mark it. Oh, thanks, bud. Legend.
Whoa, Nullus with quick feet.
Bumper.
Yeah, I just gotta double check just gonna double check the range of the RSA. Do you have that?
You are not familiar with the range of them.
Okay. Fuck it, I'll try him.
Okay. How would you like to try and shoot?
I'm gonna try and shoot like so. Actually, I'm gonna sidestep. Then I'm going to shoot like so.
Okay.
I apparently had filled in all of the details on your sheet.
It did not. I do not have the range on it.
Okay, apart from the range then. I had neglected to fill in the range. Can edit that in now.
Should I roll again, or...?
You've rolled. Despite unleashing a hail of lead in its general direction, you do not hit. It's moving somewhat unpredictably. And, you know, flying.
It is unfortunate. Okay.
Is that all?
Yep. That's it.
Varric.
Okay. I'm going to make 30-inch move around here. And I'm going to take a single pot shot of the injured one with the 7.62. Oof.
Do not manage to hit it. It is quite nimble and, well, yeah, flying.
It's quite the lad.
Will that be all?
Yep, that's all.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a burst shot at the one that I already shot. Did I hit it?
You loose a hail of lead up at it, but none of the bullets seem to strike home.
Alright.
Why is there a yellow square around me? Oh, that's because I was... Never mind. I was hovering over myself in the turnover. I got scared for a second there.
No. Oh no!
Wow.
Get away, boy.
It's gonna steal our vehicles.
Run back to the convoy quick. Oh fuck, one's off the map. Oh.
Skog, what are these walls made of? Or are they walls, or are they fences? Or...
They are several feet high walls.
Okay.
With barbed wire along the top at intervals.
If it's flying, can we, like, you know, see it above this?
You can just about see it above the wall.
Could you show us?
Going to.
Thank you.
Fucking finish. Fucking.
Oh no.
Homosexual light fitting. Just complete the fucking box. How hard is it? Fine. Gonna have to draw in a series of small wreck. I'd drawn it all properly, so it'd have been from your point of view, but no. 20 was like, ha ha ha.
Yeah, we definitely failed to contain them.
Well, I mean, we kind of uncontained him, didn't we?
Yep. But try hard enough, I'm about to nab one of them, so that's at least one danger gone.
I mean, we should have some scatters or something to avoid this.
Wally, the peacekeeper.
Yeet. Guess I'll just move.
Yeah, just run
Same
over
direction
and
they're
take
heading.
a single shot just for accuracy.
Keep the
Yeah.
peace on these motherfuckers.
Guess I'll try that. Could I hit this one with a burst?
You can try, yes.
Alright. Should probably stat these after the session. Fuck it, I'll just go full auto. Probably won't hit it anyway, so.
Oof.
Yep.
Will that be all?
Yeah, I guess so.
New
Right.
log.
So, Skog,
Mm-hmm.
would it be possible to kind of parkour onto one of these non-barbed wiry bits if I made a good enough acrobatics roll?
It would have to be very high, as they are about 10 to 15 feet high.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like,
There, you
surely
know,
there's ways
it's a wall.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I believe the traditional methods are turning up at the border and looking sad, ladders,
I don't think
tunnels,
that's gonna work.
grappling hooks.
Well, so, yeah, okay, I'm probably not gonna make that roll
Try
even
to
if I
tell
roll
it.
a 20 then. In that case, let's see. How much damage did this thing take from, the shots that actually connected?
Quite a
About
bit.
50%.
Okay, how much damage does my thing do? Okay. Well. Shit. Better one. I'm gonna attack this one then. With my Tachyon!
You are unsuccessful.
Since I haven't moved, do I have another shot, or is that not how that works?
That's not how that works.
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna use my move and try and acrobatic scale that.
You'll be able to move, but you would not be able to acrobatics at this round.
Alright, well, fuck, I'll just move next to it then. Boop.
Okay.
Boop.
Thumper.
Is the wall in the way?
It is flying above the wall.
Can I try to shoot it despite it? You think?
You can try and shoot at it, yeah?
Here goes nothing.
Your shots go basically anywhere but the target.
I feel like these are good rolls. Or am I dumb?
Well, like 6s and 7s. Will that be all
I
pass?
guess.
Yeah, I suppose that's about. Well, can I try to shoot again?
Not this round, unless you have the feat associated with it.
No. Can I think at it?
You can try.
Stop, you fucking idiot. Get down from there.
A cat stuck in the tree.
Willpower save?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Halt.
Okay. I propose I walk over here. And then I aim a 7.62 on single shot at the wounded creature.
Okay.
Dab. Oof. Even on
It's
single
more
shot, I still roll bad.
Yep.
Must be the wind.
Shooting up at it is not particularly successful. Does that also do?
I believe so, yes.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and step out here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to ready an action in case I see them coming towards me. And just basically use myself as bait out in the open.
Okay. Knotted. Like an uru.
Oh my gosh.
Why have you done this?
You really
Who's
come
done
clean,
what?
Skog. Wait, what was that?
It appears to have flown away. It's flown behind an adjacent building just off the screen, so I didn't want to have to draw an entire town. Because that would be suffering.
Right, guess I'll take out the shield and whip, and think at the one that was wounded. Come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man.
Okay.
Show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Alright, so that would be a wisdom save, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is that all?
Yeah, that's all. Actually, I'll just move a bit further
Okay.
towards Holtz.
Right, I'm gonna
That's it.
acrobatics. I'm gonna acrobatics here in this corner one, so that I'll have something to bounce off of, kind of. Like I don't know.
Okay. So acrobatics check.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh no, no.
I'm gonna give you a choice. You can fail to climb up the wall, or you can climb up the wall and then land in the wire.
I'm probably gonna go with the first one.
I mean, what's more amusing though? That's the real question.
You stumble and fall against the wall.
Ouchie, my bones.
Parkour.
Kinda. And I believe that'll be all for your round, as you have just fallen and are currently unable to get up.
No, I've fallen, and I can't get out.
No. Oh, they're gonna grab Mega Saber.
Fucking start with memes, end on memes, I guess.
Thumper.
Well, Thumper's given up at this point.
Oof.
So he's just gonna walk over to where everyone else is walking. Sorry, I should probably measure that.
What's your movement?
My movement, base one, is 45.
Right, so you can move about there-ish. If my ping
And
works.
if I do a double movement, about somewhere on here.
Hello?
Oh. Yeah. He'll just
Yep.
move over there. And
Okay.
that's his whole action, because he's doing a double action.
Wait. They trademarked the phrase "I've fallen and I can't get up."
What?
They trademarked.
What?
Oh my gosh.
How did... Why would you?
I think.
Stu, it's your go.
I think we're gonna call it here for tonight if you're okay with that, Skog.
That's fair.
Is this a passable place to leave it for now?
Middle
Yeah.
of combat? Yeah, sounds safe.
Yep. Ah, it's
Well, I
happened
mean,
before.
it's not like
But
there's
it's
really
over, man.
anything we can do. It's just kind
Yeah,
of.
are they just fleeing from us? 'Cause that's a bit,
Yeah.
Oh,
Apologies,
Like a
chat,
fight
for a
with the French
really
Air Force.
bizarre session. I think we're all just a bit low energy, and we just decided because of that we're just going to meme for the next 3.5 hours. Well, this is
We didn't. I wouldn't say we memed too much. I'd say that was pretty good.
we had a balance, I guess. Yeah.
We had a
Oh,
battle session.
Regardless,
Then it-
It wasn't as bad as the time we went full Milan.
yeah.
I
Regardless.
think what Stu is saying is, good night, everybody who watched. Anyone who watches it later, you got to the end. Congratulations, collect your
Pretty
trophy. Because this was a fucking shit show.
if you got to the end watching this afterwards, I feel sorry
I
for
thought
you.
I thought it was pretty good.
Bright side in.
In any
It
case, we
was-
will discuss this post game. So, but thank you very much, everyone, for watching. We will see you all again soon, hopefully. Have a good one.
Cheers.